What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. Free Ghislaine. She has been wrongly imprisoned. She was convicted guilty of something that clearly never happened.
Never happened.
After the FBI's incredible research, shout out to cockeyed Kash Patel. That motherfucker was looking at the documents double time, and he was 100% certain that there was no RICO charge.
No foul play.
No, he's a pedophile.
But just him.
But only him.
Thousands of girls, just him.
Yeah, the guy was busy.
And that list that they said that they had was a list of one name.
Guys, what the hell is going on? We owe a lot of people an apology. This poor big-titted whore wrangler.
Let's get a picture.
She's not even a whore. Child wrangler. Excuse me. Child wrangler. Ghislaine Maxwell has been locked up in Maine or Vermont or whatever cush prison she's in for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Does nobody feel bad about this unbelievable injustice? That
Yeah,
she's
they're the real
experiencing?
victim of this whole thing.
Is Ghislaine. And this guy who killed himself for nothing. For getting massages from underage girls. Like Alex doesn't do that in Chinatown after WTF recordings every single week.
That's Mark,
You never
that's Mark.
asked. You never
That's
asked
Mark.
how old they are in Chinatown. Just be
Mark.
Yeah, you
honest.
can't really tell. It could be
How you gonna
13 or
judge that
38.
man when you've been down there in Chinatown not asking?
Son, they 80, but they look 60. I think I'm sick.
Well, if they always look 20 years younger. If they always look a little bit
I'm
younger.
safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm
All
safe.
right, we believe you're safe. What I'm trying to say
only
is,
seniors.
Yeah, Alex asked for the old ones. He walks in there and
Yeah.
goes, give me the oldest one you got.
speaking of Alex,
Oh, fuck.
no, I'm just going to say that this is an abortion of justice. And- this is an abortion of justice. You know?
Get her in the,
Oh
get her
my
in the bathing
gosh.
suit so we can apologize.
Yeah, we have to look at Ghislaine in the bathing
I
suit
forgot
where she
she
looks
was-
far more innocent. I'll be honest, when I saw her in that bathing suit, I always thought she was innocent.
That's when you realized.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck. Oh.
Look at that bikini. How you... It's just an American flag bikini. She's a patriot, and we got her locked up for no reason.
She's still a child rapper, guys.
No, she's a wrangler.
She's a
She's
wrangler.
a child wrangler, and then the child rapper is Jeffrey Epstein alone, nobody else. I mean, there's nobody else had anything to do with it. Yes, you know, one of the richest men in America, Les Wexner, gave him full power of attorney over his estate, gave him quite possibly like the most expensive apartment in New York City. I think it was like a whole brownstone at one point in time. Just handed over to him in a deed, gave him the power of attorney to his billions of dollars. Yes, that happened when he has no actual skill set whatsoever.
Yo, can you give us an apartment? Like, what's up, bro?
I thought that was friendship.
Type
Yeah,
shit,
I mean,
man.
I thought that was friendship.
Les is a real one.
That's what I
Mark
think.
won't even let Miles stay at his house for 2 nights.
Can we talk about this? Can we really talk about that? We thought that we're friends, right? All
Yeah.
of us here, over a decade of friendship.
Yeah.
I mean, combined.
Yeah, can I get a couch in the Hamptons?
Combined. That's some Epstein math right there. Dude.
No, I'm
These girls are
saying.
30 years old. Combined.
No, it's like I've been friends with Akash for 10 years, and I'm not friends with you guys. So there's at least a decade of friendship. There's a decade of friendship.
Until you get an apartment, I don't believe it. You're the same as us.
But I don't think that we've been treating each other as real friends. Like
Yeah,
we've had
true.
loyalty and support and kindness and love. But there's no point in time where I just gave you power of attorney over my, my finances. I never gave you a building.
We could look
Yeah.
into this. We
Yeah.
could start today.
Yeah, we could
You know
start.
what I mean? Considering everything we've done for you, I gave you a Dom Perignon bottle. Lenny Kravitz
You gave me the Lenny Kravitz Dom Perignon bottle.
That's fine. That's a collector's item.
And now,
is.
now the value of that has gone up so much.
Yep.
By the way, Akash gave you Solana, which is 0, and that Dom P is up like 5K.
I wish I gave you
I'm
Solana.
telling you,
Yo.
it's actually a better gift. Let the record show.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I should take that back. And I appreciate that. You getting me the Lenny Kravitz Dom Perignon is one of the greatest. I think that was a gift for my marriage. I believe I got married, and you decided to get me a Lenny Kravitz bottle of Dom Perignon.
One they had.
Yeah. Well, it was the only one they had. So you got me the one nobody wanted. That was your thoughtful gift.
It glows in the dark.
So, imagine on his wedding night, he's opening it up, and now his wife sees a hotter guy than him.
He's not on the bottle, you fucking asshole.
Yo, I would imagine he's on it.
There's a picture of Lenny Kravitz.
It might
in
as
it.
well.
I
It
did.
might as
I
well,
did.
bro. It might as well. What is it going for now, bro? It's easily $250 now. Come on, dude. Oh,
Oh, that shit.
it's gone up a lot. Okay,
That's a $1,000 bottle of champagne? Yeah. I thought it was like a $30 bottle of champagne.
no.
Dom Perignon is expensive.
I don't look up the prices of gifts.
Lenny Kravitz edition, dude. I'm telling
Yo,
you.
that's fine.
That's a $1,000 bottle of
That's
champagne.
definitely
Yes,
worth
bro.
more than my $5,000 of crypto. I should have told you to sell it that day. It was $7,500. Then the next day it went
Sell
down
it
to
that
like
day. Just give him the
3,000.
money
God.
if you're gonna sell it that
God, listen, free
day.
just
Give him the
lane,
gift.
man.
Yo, sell it immediately.
Can we just
Yeah, man, 80, 75, 8K right there, bang.
Free Ghislaine, bro. I wish her
So
well.
listen, and here's the reality. I think that we just can we just address something? Like people make mistakes when they speak a lot, right? Like when Pam Bondi was like, the videos are so vile of all this sex
Yeah.
porn, right? Like the
Yeah.
district attorney, is that what, or is what does she do? What is her position?
What is her? Do we know? I don't know.
The official one?
Feelings, no facts.
Pam Bondi.
She works for Trump. That's all we need to
She's a
know.
little chatterbox.
Yeah, just Trump's bitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like
Attorney
that.
General, not district
That's her
attorney.
official
Attorney
title.
General. Is the Attorney General just the district attorney for the country?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah, the district is
The country attorney.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, when she came out and said that there were the list was there, the client list was there, the files were there, that the videos, the tons of the videos were there. She now is saying she misspoke. She just said that the thing was on her desk.
The files, the case files.
Yeah, that happens.
Yes.
Like, don't you misspeak about like thousands of hours of footage of adults having sex with children? Isn't that something you would misspeak about? You would be a little flippant in the way that
Yeah.
you describe that, right?
Exactly.
You would oopsie daisy that.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
All
I
the
go to your
time.
wedding, you go, where's my gift? I say, it's on my desk right now. I promise. It's not sitting on a liquor store alone, okay? It is on my desk today.
What do you think
misspeak.
the guy said when you walked out of the liquor store? You think he was like, man, I didn't think that there was people that fucking retarded that would buy a Lenny Kravitz edition. You know, it doesn't even say Lenny Kravitz on the bottle.
How'd you know it was Lenny Kravitz?
He just told him that in the liquor store, and he believed it.
That's not true. That's not true, bro. That's
He
full on.
definitely thought it would be a girl buying that bottle, though. He's like, who's this?
Al, did you just misspeak? Al, I think
I misspoke.
I think you
Yeah,
misspoke.
I misspoke.
Yeah, you
My
misspoke.
bad.
I think you misspoke.
Yo, it had to be the only bottle left because why? I've never heard Schulz utter the term Lenny or Kravitz in my life. I don't even know if I heard him talk about Zoe Kravitz.
proud graduate of PS6.
Oh,
shit.
y'all both went to the same
Went to
elementary
the same
school?
elementary
See,
school.
it goes so deep. You know what I mean? Like, that's what
Speaking
kind
of
of friends.
that. He
Epstein,
knew that.
speaking of Epstein,
Wait a second.
Proud graduate of PS6.
You went for 25 years, actually.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
So, speaking of Epstein, for the 100-year, for the centennial, they like dug open this, the thing that you put underground that
Time
has
capsule.
all time capsule, right? So they dug open a time capsule, and I was like at the school during that time. My dad even went to PS6,
Sick.
and the centennial was on like a Friday or something like that. On a Thursday, this black dude with like dreads and like his shirt unbuttoned was just like walking the perimeter of the yard, just kind of like looking in and seeing what's going on. And all the kids were like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is kind of like peculiar. The teachers were like asking around. Apparently he mixed up the days of the centennial. Like he wanted to come, on the Friday, but thought it was a Thursday. So he's just stalking the gate, staring at children with an unbuttoned shirt on the Upper East Side, and didn't get arrested. That's what America used to be.
Yeah, dude.
Before Mamdani came in.
Yeah, and Giuliani's America.
Yeah, and
black guys can walk around freely.
Exactly. So
Now
I was
we're
on the
arresting
subway
people.
in Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now Mamdani's out here kicking the Jews out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dude.
I mean,
Okay, so can we just kind of understand what's going on? Can we understand what's going on here? Because obviously this whole blackmail ring, that has tied in American presidents, Israeli prime ministers, the
Allegedly.
royal family. This is all allegedly, obviously. Now that we know that that is completely false, and all these people were just good friends.
Yeah.
They were just like hanging out. Like Bill Gates going to like someone who has already been convicted of pedophilia, just going to his house to talk business is like a normal thing, right?
Yeah,
There's no way that this is like some entrenched blackmail scheme, intelligence scheme.
Impossible.
That would be impossible, right? Because, yeah, if you're Bill Gates, like you would have so much to lose going to a pedophile's house,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
See, why would you do business with that guy?
exactly. So he must be a big misunderstanding.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know why they wouldn't just be like, yo, it's Prince Andrew. Because isn't he already besmirched? Right?
No,
Like-
but now I think we got to forgive him.
Yeah.
We got to forgive
Yeah,
him.
we
he
gotta
just took a
unsmirch.
picture.
Yeah.
It's like just took a picture of the girl
Yeah.
who accused him of being a pedophile, and then why don't we just ask that girl one more time if that girl if
R.I.P., bro.
she's dead.
Yeah, she took her own life.
Probably from lying.
Nah.
That was the guilt of lying about all these people.
Yeah.
That's what got her.
Cockeye-
No. She was obviously. Hey, we gotta believe these guys. So this woman's a liar. All these women are liars.
Listen,
And,
Akash,
what are you going to do?
Akash, as Cockeyed Cash said, he said, we cannot re-victimize these girls.
Yes.
Right? Because that's what these girls want the most.
Oh, right.
They don't want justice that they've
No,
been clamoring
you're right.
for the last few decades. They don't want to be re-victimized.
Yeah.
So every time they say, hey, please, can you just get those bad guys who us up a lot?
Yeah.
What do you think they mean when they say that?
Don't victimize me.
Don't re-victimize. Like, do it, but don't do it
I've
through
already been through,
re-victimization.
I've already been through being a victim once. This is worse victimhood. Is justice.
So you're telling me there's 1,000 girls that have been by Epstein and none of his cohorts.
Correct.
None of his cohorts.
So they should be
And
celebrating.
none of them want to
Only
be.
guy.
Say again?
They should be celebrating because they got the only guy.
You're right. Finally, justice is served.
Justice.
Yeah.
And they released the footage from the cell, the 2 floors down from him.
It wasn't even his cell.
It's like around the corner.
CoffeeZilla, the legend, was on the case immediately.
Oh, shout out to Suspenders.
I love this guy, dude.
And
Love you, dogs.
He did like a whole sort of like 10-minute video on the 10 hours that was released from the jail.
And?
Which originally they said there was like no videotape of his cell, so they released footage nearby that his cell is actually like around the corner, like up the stairs or some
Oh,
shit.
what a.
And so they show the video with a minute missing.
Yep.
That minute, according to Pam Bondi, is from when the cameras like reset. So you know, like you got the footage and then it resets. So like basically the camera
Hey,
goes.
That's a good recording device, Mark.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted a recording device to record every second of a day, just in case something happened,
In a
it
very
would
high security prison.
probably be the highest security jail in the world. It would probably be pretty smart for there just to be a minute-long gap.
Yeah, I periodically, like over and over.
By the
In
way,
the Suicide Watch section of all
yeah.
sections.
in the Suicide Watch section, and by the way, there was no video.
Yeah.
The other
yeah,
camera
originally.
malfunctioned 10 days before.
Yeah,
Stopped recording 10 days before.
But you know how that is. You film your stand-up shows.
all the
You
time.
know what I mean? You'll film, and then 1 minute in the middle of your
Yeah.
hour, it'll reset.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then whenever it resets, that's
lose a
it's
minute.
just,
There is an opportunity for a camera company.
I
to
had a
make
guy commit
trillions
suicide at
of
my show. It
dollars.
was during the minute that the
Yeah,
camera was
don't
resetting.
you hate that? You're
So
like,
it
that
was-
could've been a
yeah,
clip.
it could have been a clip, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they
See,
said
you killed on stage, but they missed it.
Yeah, technically, he didn't kill.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's a bad look at a show. Like, audience members are killing themselves. But they said that they're going to release footage from the day before and the day after to prove
That the minute's missing.
that the minute misses every single day at the same time, because every day records
Oh, that's you can't doctor that in
and
any
it
way.
resets.
Now,
They got
question:
some slow ass editors, man.
Is there
They be
any
shifting all
way?
that shit.
Is there any way that they can get us the footage of the cell or of a cell close to his? Can we
I don't
see
think
the
so. I
people
don't think
moving
prisons have
around?
surveillance like that. I think they just film in the corners. Like,
Got it.
Only corners.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, in the most technologically advanced country in the history of the world, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
This is from years ago, bro. This is from 2019.
Full of criminals.
Oh yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
Did we even have cameras back
I
then?
don't even
yeah,
think
this
we-
is filmed on a
no.
fucking beeper, bro. They don't have any of that shit.
Unbelievable.
This is years ago.
Yeah. Why did we fall for this? Why do we fall for it every time? Why are we so gullible?
We're the idiots, honestly.
We really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Why
guys
do we
get it,
want to
dude.
believe? It's really on us. Why
Yeah.
do we're such crazy conspiracy theorists. Why do we want to believe that there's a blackmail ring?
Yeah.
Where they're honeypotting with underage girls? Why do we want that? What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
a good point.
There's no smoke here at all.
Yeah.
It's just us, just running wild with our imaginations.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Why is Trump dog not running for it? You know what I mean?
Can you play when he what he said?
Oh, this is so funny, by the way, in the full context of understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
Because he's doing basically a press conference regarding these horrific floods that happened in Texas.
Yeah.
Where many children got swept away.
Yeah.
So you care about kids a lot.
Yeah.
So he's talking about children's lives.
Yeah.
And then they bring up Epstein, and he's like, what are you bringing up Epstein for? We're talking about kids that are missing. You know what I mean? We're not going to talk about the other kids that are missing. Why do you keep talking about
And
it?
I'm disappointed in Trump, man. He didn't go to Texas and Steph Curry some paper towel rolls and shit like that. Like, come on, bro. What happened?
Yeah.
You used to stand for something.
It would have been so funny.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration. But you go ahead.
Sure. First, to back up on that, in February.
So we're stupid.
Yeah.
We're the fucking idiots, guys. Just to let you know,
I mean,
we're
look
wasting
at
time.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
That is, like, in all seriousness, that is I think what is enraging people right now is it's insulting our intelligence. Like, obviously the intelligence community is trying to cover it up. Obviously the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something changed because they ran on this idea of exposing it all.
Yep.
All these guys had great ideas. Cockeyed Cash, Dan
Son, he
Bongino.
had clips, dog. He had bars.
He was ready to tear it all down. He was ready to tear down the entire FBI office.
Shut down the Hoover building day one.
Day one.
That bitch still standing.
And then he goes on Joe Rogan and he's like, listen, do you think if I had it, I wouldn't share it with you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I do believe that 100%, especially when you're staring at me like this, telling me that.
Hey, how cockeyed is he? You've said this a few times. Can we get a photo of him really quick?
Once you protect pedophiles, you are the most cockeyed person in the entire world. I never
He's so
called him cockeyed Cash
He couldn't
before
see
this.
all the other people raping the children. He could only see Epstein.
He's just staring at the bridge of his nose. Like, I don't see anything over here. I watched all 3,000 hours of footage.
Yo, maybe I'm wrong on this, but if you keep talking about this Epstein, they keep talking about this Epstein list. I got the list on my desk. Now they're saying nothing happened. So one of two things in my mind is possible. One, you're covering it up, or two, nothing really happened and you exploited the rape of thousands of children to get your man elected. So which one do you want here? That one to me sounds just as bad, if not worse. Also, guys, show dates. We just added a bunch of new cities. I'm going to be in Kansas City, August 1st and 2nd, Perrysburg, Ohio, August 8th. I'm going to be honest, those tickets are selling out way faster than I thought they would. The Saturday early show already almost sold out. I hate Toledo. I'm surprised you guys like me. Liberty Township, Ohio, I'm coming August 22nd and 23rd. Dania Beach in Florida in September. Dubai, those tickets are almost sold out. Y'all should hurry up and buy them for Dubai Comedy Festival. Bunch more dates at akashsing.com. Also, next week, I'm doing my own podcast. I want to talk to some brown people that I wanted to talk to. So the Akash Singh show is dropping next week. Please check it out.
Let's
the first
go.
episode I'm very excited about. It's pertinent to everything that's going on in India, and I'm excited for you guys to listen. And comedy. I love y'all. Thank you.
What's up, guys? Mark
world's
Gagnon
fastest
here.
ad reads. Just suck his dick at the shows.
All right,
I'm
Fort
so
Worth,
tired
Texas,
of
Austin,
fucking-
Texas, Stanford, Connecticut, Levittown, Washington, D.C., Chandler, Arizona, San Diego, Burlington, Vermont, Montreal, Toronto, Berkeley, Detroit, a bunch of other dates getting added. I can't wait to see you guys at the show. I'll be doing 1 hour of stand-up comedy. That no more, no less. One perfect hour,
Or
60
50
minutes.
minutes and a blowjob.
See you guys at the shows.
And if you want to see Mark in New York City, go to Cancel Comedy X on IG. Tickets in the bio. Peace.
Let's go through both scenarios.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for the first one of covering it up.
Yeah.
So what does covering it up mean?
Either there's an intelligence operation that's happening within the United States that is aiding and abetting the exploitation of children. It's not great. Our taxpayer dollars go to this in some type of CIA black budget. So we're now complicit in this thing, but it's for the greater good of America.
Right.
So we kind of are like, all right, fine. Or Trump is implicated in some direct way because obviously he knew Jeffrey Epstein from back in the day, or both of those things.
So let's talk about these two scenarios. So if this is an intelligence operation, like I remember when people were blaming it on Israel, it would be better if it was another country. Like, wouldn't you rather your own country
Didn't
not
do
be
this?
the one
Yeah.
that was plotting, planning, and exploiting these little girls like this? You would hope it was another country. But let's say, for example, it is an American intelligence. Maybe it's America and Israel. That's kind of what it feels like. I mean, there's like an insane amount of ties to Israel in this. But let's say it is an intelligence operation, like you just said, that our taxpayer dollars are going towards the sex and abuse of children. Do they have this conversation with Cash, Bongino, Trump, and the administration and basically go, what do you want to do, guys?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the entire country that the CIA and potentially the FBI, that our organizations were doing this and that we're in on this and this is how ugly we are? What will that mean for the rest of the world? How will the rest of the world view us? What are we capable of? We're supposed to be the good guys. We're supposed to be heroes. What is the collateral damage of sharing this with the world? Do you think they share that information with Trump? I'm just asking you guys. Like, I just want to explore that one for a second.
I mean, if you'd imagine that in order to keep the files from coming out, it's got to go all the way to the top, is my assumption. Unless there's some type of like hidden agreement where it's like, hey, we're going to protect him from information so that he doesn't sound crazy. and he can just kind of run with whatever the mainstream narrative is. But the fact that his tune is even switched up leads me to believe that he has some info.
knows something. So the reason he knows it because he's like, we're gonna showcase, we're gonna talk about this guy. They ran on it. They ran on cleaning out the swamp. They ran on all these.
They brought all the influencers, gave them all binders with all the shit that was all redacted.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
They tried to promote this. Like they were building this excitement up for us to just get, I don't know, what is it? What is the term? Like the wind taken out of our sails?
Yeah.
Whatever. So the fact that his tune has changed from, hey, let's have a social media moment with the binders to, you guys are still talking about this guy? Yeah, we're talking about it because of you.
Yeah.
You're the one that keeps the conversation going when you hand out the binders to the social media influencers.
Yep.
You're the one that keeps the conversation going when you're...
FBI director goes on podcast and says nothing happened. He killed himself. Yep.
Okay. So it has to go to him. Especially for him to go, why are you guys still talking about this? Because you wanted us to talk about it.
Yeah.
You promoted it.
Yeah. There is a possibility that it's not directly CIA or FBI. Sometimes this happens with like military ops where like former agency guys will go off and create a shell company that kind of operates in like the gray area of the law.
Yeah.
And they'll do operations and typically it's like surveillance and shit like that. And the CIA will contract them. And so they operate kind of as a private company that can't be FOIA'd. They can't have all their files taken out. And the CIA still gets all the information.
But either way, it's still CIA.
Yeah. Sure. But it just gives a separation for them.
Sure. But
Epstein was doing this for over 25 years. Like they know.
Right.
Listen,
he's
you
giving
can't
sweetheart
operate-
deals,
Yeah.
of course.
Alex Acosta said on record, we have this on record. Alex Acosta was, I think, at the time, the district attorney in Palm Beach.
Yeah, Miami, Palm Beach. something.
Yeah. And then later was about to be...
Secretary of Labor?
Yes, and then had to step down because of the connections. I think he was Secretary of Labor and then had to step down.
Yep.
But he said, he was the guy who gave the sweetheart deal to Epstein. He said, I did it because I was told he was intelligence.
I was told to back off.
Because he was intelligence. That is said. That you cannot wipe that clean from the record. That has been said by I don't want to say trusted source, but a source that is reliable and knows the weight of their words.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think that was in the hearings to become Trump's labor secretary.
Oh, I thought that was okay, but go on.
I think while they're interviewing him, they're like, by the way, what was up with the sweetheart deal? What was up with the Epstein thing? Because they're looking at his whole career. And a kid, I think
you looked at it
I
when
would
he
double
said
check.
that.
I think he also said that
at the time.
at the time when he gave him the sweetheart deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because people were upset about that.
Right. And so, yeah, from my understanding, while he's in the briefing with the Trump cabinet team, he basically was like, yeah, I was told to stand down.
Yeah.
From someone above me. I think it was like the exact quote. But
So to me, I think that's where we can have some confidence that he does have connections to the intelligence community.
Yes.
Right? So bare minimum, there's connections. Maximum, this is this like massive blackmail ring. It's not only blackmail. They've inserted themselves in governments. They've inserted themselves in royal family. They've inserted themselves in like American intelligentsia, the highest levels of our universities. Like this is everywhere, right? It's not just as much as like you're a president, let me go fuck you.
Right.
Let me get you to fuck a girl. It's everybody. It's like inserting yourself in every piece of like influence in American culture.
Yeah.
And the world around.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trump either is told that if we release the details on this, it will destroy confidence in America at home and abroad.
yeah.
Because what country runs a child fucking blackmail ring on its own people?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough look. And that says a lot because, most military budgets go towards pretty awful things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're cool killing kids over there. You know what I mean? But,
Fucking them here.
yeah, dude, just do the Iraqis. Don't do us.
Yeah. Yeah, like what would the collateral damage of that be? How would we react to that? What if we found out our alphabet agencies were doing that? Like,
Yeah, it wouldn't be
The
ideal.
thing I don't get is that what new information happened because Trump's first 4 years, this is when he got locked up. This is when he would have been told already.
That's also true. Yeah.
That, hey, he's intelligence. This can compromise us. Don't release it. So
And
then
then he
why would you
continues to run on it.
Then
That's
why
true.
run on this?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think that. Okay, so let's go through that different scenario. There's a version where it's like, because I've said this even before the pod, where it's the Democrats in the Biden administration had access to this, right? And if Trump was in it, this is like a piece of logic. If Trump was in it or connected, they would have used it against him. Like they used everything against him. They went after him for money. They went after him for, I mean, like the complete power of the justice system and any other system they had at their disposal, they used against Trump.
Unless your guys are also implicated.
I didn't consider that. I thought that Trump was clean from it because he had rallied against it so hard. He'd ran on it. All the people that he's hiring are people that are going after it and essentially promoting themselves on it, right? But there is a version where it's like, what is it? It's like a mutual assured destruction.
Yeah.
So it is nukes on everybody. So therefore, they're like, we could go after Trump with this, but by exposing Trump as part of this thing, it might expose all the other people or confirm that it is an actual blackmail ring. And once it's confirmed that it is an actual blackmail ring, we got to see how far this goes.
Yeah. And it might not even implicate like Democrat politicians. Like it likely does, but it doesn't necessarily need to, because by our guys, you could just mean the U.S. government.
Yes. The intelligence community is involved in it. Okay.
I think it's either U.S. government or rich donors.
So there's a version of this where he is involved, right? That's not completely clean just yet. He is involved. To what extent, we do not know. But it's not like the most absurd thing, right? Like the guy was partying with Epstein.
I think, yeah.
Right? So
His name was in the black book.
I think Trump's fucked a hooker or two in his life. That wouldn't be like the most shocking thing to ever hear, right?
Yeah.
Now, is he asking for ID every single time? I don't know. And that's that's probably the name of the game, right? It's like you get the girls that are 16 or whatever to go, and then the guys aren't asking questions, you fuck them, and now you got it all on video. Yeah.
Also, just one note on the Acosta thing. So it says when questions resurfaced in 2019 about why Epstein received such a light sentence, Acosta allegedly told Trump's transition team the following: I was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone. So that was the exact quote. So it was never like in some type of, like court of law where he can't perjure himself.
Who told you that?
ChatGPT.
No, that's what I want to know. Alex Acosta goes, I was told that he's intelligence. Who?
No, he's never confirmed this or
That's
denied
alleged.
it in a public
Do
statement.
we know who said he said that? Or did Trump's team say that?
No. I mean, again, this was in 2008 that this happened.
Okay.
Okay, so then let's go through the other scenarios. So
Trump is compromised.
So
Would be-
Trump's
would be
compromised.
another scenario.
Let's go through. There's another scenario. Let's assume Trump isn't compromised, but the intelligence communities come to him and they basically say, "This is us. This is what we do. There are a lot of people here that are going to go down if you out this, and the reality is you're not going to out this." And I would like to take this a little further. There's a version where the intelligence community comes in. They go, "You don't really run the country. You get to make a lot of decisions, and that's fine. But you look the other way at the things we do, and we look the other way at the things you do. And then once the things you do cross paths with the things that we do, we remind you that you don't really run the country." And maybe that's what, and I'm not trying to give Putin credit here, but remember when Putin said that thing about like, every American president, what is it? Because every American president has these great ideas, and then once he gets elected, the real men that run the country, the men in suits, walk in and tell him what the deal is.
Oh, I was not even thinking about that. I was thinking about how Putin kind of told the oligarchs whenever he took over, like, this is my shit now.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking Trump could have done that.
So, and that wouldn't be that shocking to me, because the idea that like we have a new person running the country every 4 years or 8 years, and they plot the course of America for the next 300 is kind of absurd, right? Like there has to be some version of permanent government. Obviously, it's not established, and they're not like speaking about it, they're not shining a light on it. But like there must be some version of this permanent government that like maintains the course and does fucked up shit to maintain the course, just like every other country that's run as a dictatorship does fucked up shit to maintain the course. So it wouldn't be shocking to me that that happened. Maybe he's involved, maybe he's not involved, but he could have had a conversation. They could have come up to him and be like, we missed on purpose, right? Like they could have sat him down in a room and be like, we missed on purpose, right? He goes, what? He goes, the guy who had the perfect shot on you from 100 meters away or whatever, like we missed on purpose. You didn't look at a fucking sign. Looking at the sign got you closer. But we missed on purpose. And we won't the next time unless you tell people to look the other way about this Epstein shit. To me, I would not be surprised at all if the CIA and the FBI actually are running the country. And we get to bicker about little shit. They go, let them fight about abortion. Let them fight about hate speech. Let them fight about this. But the real decisions, like if we're going to send more fucking aid to Ukraine, if we're going to send more aid to Israel, those decisions are already made because we continue to make them. Despite Americans not wanting them, the same fucking decision gets made, right? Over and over again.
Yep.
And this is my theory with like, are politicians individually corrupt? Like perhaps, but I wonder if just the throne is like the institution, the systems in place are just like inherently kind of corrupt. And so you can have people like Cash, who's probably like working in good faith while he's campaigning and like on the buildup and like all of his time as a prosecutor or for the state. Like he's like doing good work and then gets into role, gets read in on a brief and goes, all right, never mind. You know what I mean? Like,
I can see that.
To me, that seems like the most logical thing.
I believe that about Trump. I believe when Trump, everything he campaigned on, I believe he wanted to do. And now he's doing the exact opposite thing of every single fucking
know
thing.
what he's done. Yeah, exactly to your point. If you tell me, it's easier for me to believe you wanted to do all these things if any of them were happening in the way that you said they would.
To that point, like there'll be people that like they'll DM me and be like, you see what your boy's doing? You voted for this. I'm like, I voted for none of this. He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for.
Yeah.
I want him to stop the wars. He's funding them. I want him to shrink spending, reduce the budget. He's increasing it. It's like everything that he said he's going to do, except sending immigrants back. And now he's even flip-flopped on that, which I kind of like. But he's like, oh, well, we kind of need the people working in restaurants and we need our farmers. It's like everything that he said that he was going to do that he campaigned
Well, he said
really
to
hard
us,
on.
which was important, and I thought it was good. He pressed him on it. Well, you got to start with the criminals in terms of deporting.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the criminals are getting sent back. I know there's a lot of people with green cards getting sent back. There's people who aren't criminals getting sent back. I don't know if you're sending back the criminals first. You're definitely not doing it first. I don't know if you're sending them back at all. So nothing has happened.
And you were more optimistic than I was because I judge him by his first four, and it was Mr. Drain the Swamp, Mr. Build the Wall, Mr. Like he didn't do a lot of the stuff he promised in the first four. So why would anything?
I already expect politicians to not do most of the shit they say. And now, and I don't want to be like too cynical, but like now I'm getting to the point where it's like, can they do anything? I think the reason why. And I don't know if this is necessarily intelligent, but I think the reason why Mamdani is exciting to people is the same reason why Trump was exciting to people. When you are so fed up with the status quo,
1000%.
when you feel like the status quo will do nothing and change nothing, you have way more of a longer leash for the outsiders' ideas than you do the status quo's ideas.
Yeah.
Whatever Cuomo says, I don't even know if I believe it because he's status quo.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just going to be the same old fucking bullshit. Mamdani comes in with these wild ideas that he cannot do. Like most of them, he literally just physically cannot do them. But people are so, I'm putting this under quotes, desperate for something else. They're like, maybe he'll pull it off. And I think that was the idea with Trump. It was like, maybe he will stop these wars. No. Maybe we will see what's up with this Epstein shit. No.
And I'll take this a step further with what we talked about. We talked about on Patreon with Mamdani. I like that he might even endeavor to do these things.
Yeah.
That was the term we kept using. I don't even see Trump endeavoring to do any of the things that he said he was going to do. Seems like he's just as much. The big problem with Kamala, I didn't vote for Trump, but I didn't look at Kamala like she was exciting because it was the same exact thing. Trump is Kamala. I don't know if this country is any different depending on who gets elected.
I think that he did try. That is, and again, I might look at this through like, was it rose-colored glasses? But like, I think he did try. Like, I think with the wars, he literally did try. I think earnestly he's talking to Putin, thinking he can make it happen. But I also think his hubris got the best of him. Like, I think he's going, yeah, I'm just going to go over there and tell him that we're going to do no more wars. And then he realized, oh shit, Putin really wants to reunite the Soviet Union. Like,
That's the thing. Like, Trump is a business person, like a business negotiator, and I don't know if he anticipated the ideologues.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't think Trump is like a pure ideologue. Like, I don't think he's like, we need to make a Christian nation because that is what matters. I think he's just like a business guy.
Yeah.
And then he's dealing with someone like Putin that is ostensibly a pure ideologue, or like the Ayatollah that is ideological in all of their politics.
Yeah.
And then when he gets into that position, he's like, well, what leverage do I have? These people are willing to die for their country. They're willing to they're willing to do anything to further their agenda. Like, there's no reason that can be had because it's purely ideological and not fiscal.
he can't meet them at an economic breaking point. When you're a businessman, you can find something the other team wants, right?
He can with Bibi.
Say again?
Yeah.
He can absolutely do that with
I
Bibi.
don't know
Well-
if that's true, because again, if he's sort of in the right wing of the Israeli government, that's purely ideological. It's like, we want to create a greater Judea.
You
then
have to
it's
look
like,
into the Likud party and see what they want, and then you'll understand what Mark is saying. Because what they want is purely ideological, and the only thing that will satisfy them is executing that ideology. And when you're locked to that ideology, there's really no swaying. Like when you bring divine intervention into things, there's no negotiating with God.
right. We need Al-Aqsa.
I don't-
We
I
need to get a
understand maybe
temple.
not.
Like,
Yes.
Maybe not convincing Bibi to change his course, but if you rely on us for defense,
We can
rely
stop
on
our
us for
support.
bombs, rely on us for resources, we can stop our support easy and be like, yo, you guys better make a deal or I'm cutting off the dollars.
So here's the question. Here's the
If he
question.
really wanted to.
Here's the question. That's what we all believed, right? All of us believe that. We're like, why? America does not support this shit that's going on here. None of us do. We're seeing the death and we're seeing the destruction. We're like, what the fuck is happening? Why do we keep supporting this? Like, what is going on? It seems to feel, at least at this point, that through AIPAC or maybe through other means, there's incredible influence on our politicians. I mean, Ted Cruz is just tap dancing for Israel left and right. I think on July 4th, he had some tweet about the Intabi mission where they got like the...
Cruz is the biggest cuck in the history of
Yeah,
government.
y'all voted for him. Only in Texas could he be a politician.
Yeah, I don't-
Only in Texas could some Canadian guy end up being one of
hate
your
him.
senators.
I hate him.
Take that shit on the chin. Talk to your people.
I
You
tried,
got some
dog.
booger lip bitch running your fucking state.
I tried.
Wondering why the
I hate this
electricity shuts
motherfucker.
off every fucking
I'm
2
with you,
days.
dog.
Here
I'm
in
with
New
you.
York, we voted for, what was the guy, Santos or whatever the fucking the
George
biggest,
Santos?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
biggest liar
That's
ever.
long out.
yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's
not
still-
New York
it's
City. That's
still
long
New-
out.
All right.
But at
That's
least
all
he
out.
lied. You know what I mean? At least Santos was like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
in the military. What the fuck you
Nah,
say?
Yeah, he
Nah,
told you all the good shit.
Texas got to eat Ted Cruz's vote. Y'all keep voting for this motherfucker. It's
Ted Cruz
embarrassing.
told the truth and still got
It's
elected.
embarrassing.
I mean, just,
Seeing him wear cowboy boots like it's a fucking costume. Like, get the fuck
Yeah,
out
bro.
of here. You're like some comic who just moved to Austin and throws on cowboy boots. Go fuck yourself.
DeSantis would never.
Yeah, next thing he'll be is have aluminum foil on his hat. And talk.
No, but like it seems like there is this influence, and look, yo, they should be doing that shit. Every country should be trying to do that. Every country should find a way to make America do the shit that they want. Right? That should be the objective of Great Britain. It should be the objective of all these countries. But once the American people become aware of it, you can't just say it's anti-Semitism for pointing it out. There needs to be a discussion, right? I think we had this conversation. I don't know if it was on the last pod or maybe it was on Patreon, but like, if you call everything anti-Semitism, people get quiet because they don't want to be called an anti-Semite. They have tons of friends that are probably Jewish. They're like, I don't want them to think that I don't
They might
like
work
them.
in entertainment.
They might want a career. Right? So they get silenced. And then the only people having the conversation are the lunatics on the extremes who are actual anti-Semites, right? And they control the discourse. And now Nick Fuentes is controlling the discourse, right? And it's like, maybe if we had this discussion right here about like the influence on American politics from a foreign nation, if we had it just with normal people that don't have any hate in their system, but they want something different for America, maybe if we had that conversation without the fear of being called an anti-Semite, we would be in a much less hateful place right now.
Yeah.
But
And
now-
this is not the best comparison, but I think the early days of MAGA, like anybody who was MAGA or voting for Trump, if they spoke out that they were for Trump,
You're
you
a
were called
racist, you're a
racist. So they were
bigot.
all quiet, and the only people we heard from were the extreme MAGA ones. And now to everyone else, it's like, oh shit, they are fucking racist and extreme. And then
Exactly.
the ones in the middle, it's like, boom. Like, so I think it's a.
You have to let the
Yeah.
normal people have like when a normal parent goes, why did my 8-year-old come back from school today and say that they're queer? Like, what's going on? What are you teaching my 6-year-old in school? Like, what the fuck? And then they go and ask the school and then they get called a bigot. You freak out and you stop saying anything. And then the only people who are having the conversation about what's happening in school are these lunatics going, they want to chop off all our kids' dicks in school. You have to let people ask questions.
Yeah, that's his younger generation. You got David kissing Miles for no reason. He's confused, man.
But
let people
let's
ask
bring this
questions.
back. Let's bring this back to Trump. AIPAC, let's say, okay, he finds out AIPAC is kind of running things with all of these politicians. How are they running things? Ostensibly giving them money. You're Trump. You don't need their money. Your whole platform for 8 years is drain the swamp.
Yep.
So you can't go against Bibi? Like, I just don't let him off the hook
So
for
what do
this.
they got on Trump?
That's a question. Or
Do they have the Epstein files?
Or has he, maybe even more reasonably, he's just kind of run selfishly this whole time, and he never really cared about our well-being. I don't know that he did, because none of the actions have shown me differently. His words did. Sup, noodle dicks, you know what time it is. It's Blue Chew time. You see the blue lights. So guys, step up your performance with your dick game. It's the most important performance enhancement you need. Ladies, if you're with a guy and he's not really doing it, just give him some Blue Chew. He'll step it up. It's got the same active ingredients as all the other erectile drugs, but this is the one we rock with. This is the Chew. They also got one, I think, that combines both active ingredients, and that's probably a pretty fucking fun time. I need some of those Blue Chew, and because I'm a flagrant listener, if it was my first shipment, I could get it for free. All I'd have to do is go to bluechew.com, use the promo code flagrant at checkout, and all I would have to do is pay $5 for shipping. That's it. So I would get hard dick for $5. This is what a service to humanity these guys are doing. So go to bluechew.com, check out the important safety information and all that stuff, all the details, just to make sure you're doing it the right way. But bluechew.com for better dick, promo code flagrant to get it for just $5. Let's get back to the show. I believed a lot of what he said. I was excited about his appointment. RFK, I was like, yo, they could fix the food. He was saying this and that. I was like, hey, man, I think this could work out. None of it has happened. None of it has happened.
Yeah.
So I don't let him off the hook for any of this. I don't even
I don't
want
know
to
if I agree
believe
with
like
none of it has happened. I think that like
fair. Maybe I'm being too extreme, but
yes, and I
most
think,
of it has not.
I think that like there are certain things that he said he wants to do, and it seems like happened. Like illegal immigration has pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
Like illegal border crossing has pretty much
that's fair.
stopped, and
That's
that is
fair.
a massive thing that he ran on. My fear of saying none of it happens.
No, that's fair.
It basically stops anybody from listening to the other very good points that you have.
Yeah.
And I think you have like really good nuanced points about this that we should be holding him to the file.
No, that's fair.
And
Thank
it's
you for
like,
giving me grace.
that's what us Christians do, you fucking bigot. No. But no, it's like, the immigration, absolutely. He said he wants to do the tariffs. Who knows what happens with the tariffs? But like, these are the things that he said he's doing in negotiating these different deals with the other country. They're clearly things he's trying to do, but I think that there are other things that like are above his level of power. It feels, at least right now, and I could be completely wrong, he just doesn't have the power to do certain things. He doesn't have the power to tell Israel what the fuck that they can do in Gaza. He just doesn't have the power to do it. It seems like they just don't have it. It seems like a lot of these politicians just don't have the power. You're supposed to be in a position of power, but your balls are tied.
And the way he goes about stuff, it's like fast and loose. He's a great businessman, so of course he knows what he's doing. But sometimes he's just like, he talks a good game, and then he's like, I'll figure it out after. And I think with the Epstein stuff, he's like, yo, we're gonna give him stuff, like we'll redact a bunch of shit, like don't worry about it. And then when they did that, they ended up giving them redacted files of less information than what we already had.
There was more information out. They redacted it. There was more public information available. They redacted pieces of the publicly available information and then handed it out.
It's like missteps, just like with this video. He thought like, oh shit, let's give him something. It's like, yo, by giving us this, you're making it seem even worse.
You're insulting our intelligence.
Yeah.
There's a great, what's it called? It's like once you lie, you have to tell more lies to protect the lie.
Yeah.
And every lie erodes the trust that we have in you. And that's what it feels like is happening.
Yeah.
There is one lie, which is Epstein did not have this global blackmail ring of the elites, of the intelligentsia, of the royal family, the big businessmen. Like, he just had a blackmail ring on all these very influential people. And by saying that that didn't happen, you have to tell a lot of other little lies to make that lie make sense. And every one of them just pulls a little piece of thread away from the fabric. And we're starting to see right through right now. And it's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
But this is good. It's like we should know how our country operates. We should know.
Yeah. You think you do them, like, do you really want to?
No, we don't want to. But like, if we are invested in making some sort of positive change,
progress.
We want some sort of progress. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I think one of the things that was really refreshing about Mamdani is him in that press conference saying, like, I'm not going to Israel. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do what is best for the people in New York City. Like, I think that was an important message, right? People keep on calling him anti-Semitic or whatever like that. And I don't know what his feeling on Jews is, right? But like, right now where it feels like so many politicians are bought, him putting like a massive spotlight on the fact that he's not, and he wants you to know that. I think that was very refreshing for a lot of people.
Kind of Trump-esque.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a weird comparison, but it just shows that he's an
that's
You
what
outsider.
he
ready?
said earlier.
You ready? You ready? It's
Early.
America first. The only party right now that to me seems America first is the Democrat Socialist Party.
Yep.
Bernie is America first. Mamdani and all his ideas that he will not be able to execute, and I frankly think many of them are not good ideas, even if they do execute. I frankly think I disagree with them. But he is no doubt New York first. Who knows if he can actually do these things for New York, but the policies seem to want to help people here. That's what I care about. And if MAGA wants to take this America First thing back, they got to start looking out for America. And it doesn't seem like they're doing. Lying to Americans is not America First.
I mean, I guess it's philosophy, right? Like, is American isolationism better for America in the long run?
No,
Like, this is like a,
no, what is it? What is it?
I don't think we have to be, sorry to cut you. I don't think we should be isolated. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want to be isolated.
What is the appearance of constantly backing Israel at every turn, bringing Bibi on and calling him the greatest human on earth? What is the appearance? Do you appear America first, or do you appear bought by another country with a much smaller population?
Look at the big, beautiful bill. It's like increase military spending. Now you're cutting Medicaid, fucking SNAP. You're giving tax cuts to the rich. It's like,
and whether you
That's fire.
and you can agree with, and you can agree or disagree
That's
with
fire.
Medicaid, SNAP, whatever. No, let me just say this to add to your point. Those people are Americans.
Yeah.
And if you're saying like, hey, we need to go fight this war, I'm agreeing with you. If you're saying we need to go fight this war for people overseas while you're cutting Medicaid and SNAP for Americans, to both of your points, you don't appear America first. Just not philosophically.
should there
how many,
be a-
how many times are we going to try this trickle down economic shit? Like, it doesn't work.
They're not even using the
Doesn't-
term
I
anymore.
know.
They're not even
Because
pretending.
But
It's
that's what
going-
it is. Like, it doesn't work. We've tried it so many times. It doesn't
They're
work.
not. Here's the thing: they're not even pretending it's a philosophy. They're just saying, no. We're giving tax cuts to the rich and we're cutting this. They're not even saying it's going to benefit you in the long run.
I think
they're not
there
even
has to
doing
be-
it.
Yeah, they're not even promising
think-
nothing. That's crazy.
I think there has to be some sort of. It's too black and white, right? It's like either rich people get to keep their money or they get taxed crazy, and then that money just essentially is like given to the poor. And I think that there should be this middle ground where it's like, give poor people opportunity. Opportunity is what Americans want. They don't want just cash. Cash is fun. You go buy some shit, whatever. You want the opportunity for upward mobility. So what are the programs that we can set up? And they will be government run, and that won't work. Or maybe we can find a way to privatize those programs, but still give people opportunity
Endeavor
for
to do it.
upward mobility. That's all people really want. All these people that voted for Mamdani, they're all making $90,000, $100,000 a year. Like, they make money. Okay, it's not the poor people that are voting for Mamdani. It's the white kids who kind of grew up with money. They went to college. They did all the right things. And now they don't see any version where they will have upward mobility. They're going to be renting until they're 50 years old. Like, they just don't see it. And they're like, have I been sold? What is that? The Martin Luther King thing. Like, I feel like I've been sold like a false bill of goods. I've entering my people. No, I'm
It's
bringing
a lot of pressure.
My bad,
ain't it?
bro.
I'm bringing
It's a
my
lot of
people
pressure.
into a burning house. Remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
it sounds
yeah,
familiar, but
yeah.
Yeah.
fuck.
You fraud.
like Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
This guy used to say his speech every fucking year, and you forgot.
I remember it. Yeah.
Puerto Rican motherfucker.
Oh, I was wondering why you did.
Yeah, I just yeah, it's a
Doesn't feel good, man. Doesn't feel
A bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds.
good. Oh, you was off.
We've
You don't remember the bad check? The
Well,
check
King-
which
King-
was come by Mark insufficient
King
funds. Do you
stated,
remember that?
King stated that America had given black people a bad check, a check that has come back marked insufficient funds. That is what a college education is right now when you think about it. Right? He was referring to what was given to black people, but in terms of like what has been given to this, what are the Gen Z? Is that it?
Yeah.
Or even, I guess you could say millennials too. It's like, you told us when we went to college, there would be all this opportunity. We could use that education to, get upward mobility in our life, to change our class, right? To go from middle class to upper middle class to wealthy.
Yeah.
And the reality is like none of us used our college degrees to do that. Like, I had a college degree in psychology, right? I tell dick jokes.
Yeah.
I literally tell jokes about my sperm not swimming. There's no way college can prepare you for that.
Yeah.
And, granted, obviously there are people who are going to be doctors, there are going to be people that are going to be engineers, they're going to make a lot of money. But even that, it feels like now with AI, might be few and far between.
Yeah. Dude, Kanye's album did resonate, his first album, College Dropout, because there was that feeling of like, oh yeah, you go to college and it don't really get you much. Mm-hmm. Like, aside from just making genius music, that was a thing. We were looking at that message like, oh yeah, that guy's right. I remember being in college being like, yeah, I don't know if I don't become a doctor, what am I going to do with this?
Imagine you went to college, you working at Trader Joe's. Imagine you got $200,000 worth of debt. You working at Trader Joe's with a dude who graduated from high school. That dude who graduated from high school has way more upper mobility than you.
The homeless guy asking you for money has less debt.
No, yo, you are more broke than the dudes on the street. Yep. You are negative.
Yeah.
And that starts to weigh on people. And then when you hear Mamdani talk and when you hear Bernie talk, and I'm sure when you hear AOC talk, it really resonates with you.
And college debt forgiveness seems like, yo, you should forgive because you lied to me about what disagreed with me.
Yeah. I also think we got to hold the universities a little bit accountable.
Yeah.
I think the government actually did something good and benevolent. I think they said, we want our populace to be educated and we're going to back these loans no matter what. They didn't put a limit. And then these fucking grimy colleges were like, oh, they're going to back it no matter what?
Yeah. That tuition's going up.
Run it up.
Yeah.
That's some sinister shit. Like, we should see who is in control of these educational institutions and who made the decision to ramp up those fucking prices because they knew that there was an endless bank account that was going to pay for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And saddled these kids with debt. Now, ultimately, we're responsible for taking on that debt. Like, we have agency, but there are some people that are pretty nefarious at these institutions.
It's just people.
It's just
every institution.
But
Once that becomes the norm.
It's like a systemic issue, right?
Yeah.
It's just like we exist in a consumer.
But the rate of inflation, I think my college was expensive when I graduated. It was $25K a year. It was expensive. And then I went back 4 or 5 years later, it was $45K a year. Like, that rate of inflation is crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
What were you saying, systemic issue, though?
But it's just like, this is like American society at large since the 80s. Like, we just consume. Like, that is just like the nature of life. It's like we are consumption machines. We want to buy things. We're designed to buy things. Like, we're like prompted with things that are like more distilled, like more tasty, like more appetizing, that just like drive us to buy more and more and more consistently. Like, our phones break, we buy more. Like, it's just built that way. And then we don't really produce as much. Like, post World War II, it's like we're making shit. You have jobs, da da da. But now it's like, okay, low prices. Like, just cater to the consumer. And it just ripples through everything. Whether it's like healthcare, where like, prices go crazy and then insurance backs it, whether it's college loans, like whether it's the housing crisis, like it's just all like, just continue to consume because that is ultimately what grows our GDP the most.
It grows our GDP, but it doesn't allow that upward mobility that we want. And what it does is really extend this like age of adolescence. Like the 40-year-old in New York, as I sit here with pants that barely come below my knees, I've been fortunate enough to like make some money and like get married and start a family. But like the 40-year-old in New York has the flat screen, has the nice phone, has like the cool accoutrements in their apartment, but still rents his apartment. It might not be married, doesn't have a family. And I think that that's where like things start to weigh on them. They go, when will I have a family? When will I make enough? If I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck, I get to take a little vacation. I get to go to Montauk with my friends for a week and it's fun, but I don't really have a plan for a future. I don't really have a plan for adulthood.
I forget which economist said this. This is something from back in college, but he basically said like consumerist culture is the perfect form of slavery. Because it's slavery with no rebellion. Because you have all your shit, you know what I mean? Prices are low.
I can't be oppressed, Mark. I got a Nintendo Switch too.
Exactly. And like life is good and like our standard of living is so much higher than the rest of the world, but you can't actually own anything and then the wealth gap increases. And so it's like, I have no reason to rebel, right? Like we have all the shit we need. We have food, da-da-da, even though it's kind of bad for you. And we have healthcare, even though it's expensive. And we have education, even though you can't afford it.
The consumerist thing feels dirtier when it's healthcare or education or like, you convincing me I need an iPhone, I buy an iPhone, that's on me. You convincing me my life will be better. Education feels like you convince me I cannot have a life. Which I guess is all marketing, but it feels grimier with education and healthcare. Like education is a fundamental need for me as a human being.
Yeah, for a democracy to exist. And healthcare is inherently inelastic.
So
like, you need them.
And the rate of inflation being what it is, it feels so dirtier than iPhone prices.
You know what we should have done with education, and maybe we should just do it right now? Charge different amounts for different degrees. If you're getting a poetry degree, the cost of the education for a poetry major is far less than the education for a bio major.
They should give you money.
You should be paid to
You
do
go
that
for
shit.
the poetry degree, they're like, here's 10 grand.
Yeah, like you should just have a cheaper way to get that education because one, then you're not going to be saddled with debt. If you want to study poetry and then go be a poet, at least you don't have $200,000 worth of debt. Maybe you got 40 grand worth of debt at the end and you could sustain that while you work in a cafe, you're a barista and you're working on your art and hopefully you make that into something. But if you spend $200,000 on an engineering education, you probably will get a job that will allow you to one day pay that off. You will not get that as a poetry
Of course, but again, that is just like inherently antithetical to the system.
Here's the other.
Which is
Why?
just
Hold
like
on.
make more money. You know what I mean? Like if we have 100 kids that are all willing to spend 50K, a year,
Yeah.
like why would we reduce half of them?
I looked into this a little bit. That makes perfect sense. But apparently, all these like liberal arts degrees are subsidizing the science degrees. So in other words, like it costs far more to educate. Like you did bio in school.
Yeah.
Like it costs far more to educate you than somebody who's like a history major. So those history majors are essentially paying to keep your level of education down, which I guess is beneficial to those science majors. And maybe if it was too expensive for science majors, maybe a lot of them wouldn't do it. And we do want more science and engineering majors. But at the same time, don't make these people that don't have interest in that be saddled with this debt that will be so crippling that they'll just be like,
No, of
Well,
course.
here's where AI is changing everything, and we had an awesome conversation with Fareed just to tease it a little bit, but he brought this up. Computer science majors, Fareed Zakaria from CNN, computer science majors out of college have a higher unemployment rate than art history majors right now.
right. And obviously advancements in technology will change these things. But
So,
like
yeah.
if you went back like 10 years or
Yeah,
something like that,
agreed.
You'd see this.
If we could do this 20, 30 years ago, yes, that's what it should be.
Like you had a pathway, like if you wanted,
Yep.
you're a smart guy, you had a pathway to
Yep.
becoming a doctor if
Yep.
you wanted.
Yeah.
And you chose not to do that. That's your choice.
Yep.
But there was a pathway for
Yes.
you. And
There's a pathway to being rich.
yeah,
And if you're a poetry major, not really a pathway to being rich.
and that's okay. You should be allowed to study that
Do what you love.
and do what you love. But
You shouldn't be saddled with the same debt as someone who goes on to be a doctor.
And you shouldn't have to pay for someone's education because you don't want to be a scientist.
No, that's valid. It's very valid.
I don't know. I think that we have to completely look at the college education system differently. Maybe not advanced education. Maybe when you're getting like a business degree, which is like kind of bullshit if you ask me. Like
Yeah.
my wife got her MBA and like I think a lot of it was networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like things that she was. I don't want to say she didn't learn anything there. Of course, she like learned things, but like the most valuable things was rubbing shoulders with these kids who were like a senator's kid or a hedge fund manager's kid, like building up your Rolodex.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we got to change the way that at least Americans look at advanced education.
I think one potential fix could be the same way we do all education before college, is just have public and private. So all public universities should just be free. So everyone has access to college and doesn't have to come out with crippling debt. And then, hey, if you want to go to one of the better schools, you got to pay for it. And so that way, it's like everyone has the opportunity to be educated, to get the degree, to get in the workforce. But, some people with more means are able to go to different schools. And I think they should do the same thing with healthcare. All healthcare should be free. But, hey, you have the free doctors. And
This
then
is
can
what keeps
pay
you
for
alive.
more. Yeah, exactly.
The bare minimum to keep you alive
And then if
is
you want
this
to pay
shit.
for private insurance just so you can see some of the better doctors. Hey, if you
Yeah.
have the means to do it, you should do. Like that should be across the board.
Here's my question: how do you pay? Because it's more expensive to have a college than.
Stop fighting wars for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
How do
yo,
you do it right now with elementary school, with high school?
Can
Like,
you
your
not
tax dollars
blame?
do it.
Can you not blame Americans for being frustrated
Oh, fuck.
when America is spending billions of dollars to fight wars for other countries that have free healthcare and free college?
Yeah.
Like it seems to me that those countries that they do care about their sovereignty more than anything in the world, as they should, that they should first be sacrificing those programs to pay for their sovereignty
As opposed to-
before Americans are.
Yeah.
Am I crazy to say that?
Not at all.
No, again, it's like just the idea, like, do you want to sort of come off of the geopolitical positions? Which, again, I'm not like a forever wars guy. I don't think we should be like supporting all these conflicts.
I don't want to come off of per se, but I want a conversation which is like, hey, you are fighting for your survival. How much does that survival matter to you?
Yeah, the most.
It matters the most. Well, then you're going to have to take your free healthcare and your college education budget that you've allocated for your people and you're going to have to put that into your safety and security. I don't think that that is a crazy thing to ask other countries if we're going to send them billions of dollars worth of bombs. Even if it chips away 1 billion, it's a statement that our support is appreciated and not entitled.
Yeah.
I want to have great relationships with other countries, but I don't want it to have it at the sacrifice of our citizens. Our citizens should be taken care of first, and then if there is spillover after that, we should exert that power. But if you're telling, not you're telling me, but if somebody's telling me like we need to have this influence in the world, maybe we can't afford it. I would love us to have this influence in the world, not at the sacrifice of our citizens.
And not that I agree with either war, I'm against all war, but I feel like in the early stages of Ukraine, when they raised the age limit for their citizens to fight, and I was like, all right, you know what? You're sacrificing. I feel a little bit somewhat okay.
Raise the age or lower the age?
Like they raised the age for people to
On
fight.
the top end, you can, whereas 40 you're out of war.
I thought you meant
No,
like instead of 18, 21.
Yeah.
You mean like
Oh,
50.
the top, yeah.
There should be no age.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Like,
but
do
that's
you
the
want to
thing,
survive as a country or not?
And it's like
everybody got to fight.
Drive your rascal right over there.
We
I don't care
had
if you're
women
80.
playing baseball in America during World War II. We did everything we could to keep this country afloat.
Oh, fucking Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. But yeah, I was like, all right, you're at least doing everything you possibly could. And now we're offering some
We
monetary.
made women get jobs.
This is crazy.
Factories.
I know.
Still paying for it.
Honestly,
But I don't think that that's
it's a
like...
debt that never ends, dude.
I don't think that's an unfair statement, right? It's
No.
like, how important is your survival? How important is your sovereignty? How important is it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. It is of the utmost importance. Nothing is more important than that. Okay, well, you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit at home for that. Just like we had to. We turned our entire country into a military industrial complex during World War II. Ford stopped making Fords, and they started making tanks. That's what we do
We
when it's
changed
time,
time.
to bang.
That's where daylight savings came from. We pushed the clocks forward an
know.
hour, so there's an extra hour of sunlight, so you didn't lose electricity. I think they kept it going for other reasons, but that's
wow.
how it started. Just everybody. Hey, time is different now. That's it. You're all an hour ahead. We need more. We need more electricity or save money.
That's a commitment to sovereignty. And while I do want to, help our allies, I do think it is important to have good relationships with our allies. I do think that we need to also understand that they value our support. And it's not something that they just feel like they can call and ask for at any point in time while not sacrificing anything at home.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for some shit, yo.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. I guess I'd be curious to know the internal negotiation where it's like, yo, we're going to help you out with this thing. We're going to buy your weapons. And $1 billion to you is not that much. That's like a quarter of our GDP.
I hear that about Ukraine. You, I think, said that where it's like a lot of that money ends up coming
90%
back
of
to
it is
America.
going to the military industrial complex here.
So they're like, why would we sacrifice our citizens' life that's already being crushed by a foreign government or by a foreign military when we're pumping all this money back in your economy, making you people rich? We're just asking for, favorable deals on weapons,
Yeah, somebody got to make the weapons. Weapons aren't free.
Right.
So it's not like if are we charging them triple for the weapons?
Right.
We're probably charging you the going rate for weapons. We're not charging you a VIG on it. We're not charging you this crazy tariff. We're not doing like Iraq where we like blow something up and build it up for 20 times the price. Like a wrench is $500. I doubt that's what we're doing. We can look into it and see, but I doubt that that's what we're doing. That would be pretty egregious. That would be disgusting.
Doug, the energy was so different when Zelensky sat down with Trump and J.D. Vance and they little boyed him than when Bibi sat down. Same. We're doing the same. We're helping you out. Why are you coming in here? Zelensky had a little attitude, and J.D. Vance was like, I don't think you're in a position to talk like this.
Facts.
Which, if you're America first, you cannot like it, blah, blah, blah. That's America first. We're daddy. Bibi sits down, Trump is like, this is the greatest human being on earth. Why don't you ask
Bibi's
him?
toying with Trump, man. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to see. It's like, this is somebody... And Putin's fucking really good too. Like these guys, these like war hawk, like psychopaths, they're really good at geopolitics.
They're in the position for a reason, man.
Exactly. They're in the position for a reason. They've maintained power for a reason, and they want to maintain that power. And Trump needs to know that going into these things. Like he could be played at every point, and he needs to be on his P's and Q's. And that's how you maintain power. And it kind of feels like they can fluff Trump's ego enough. You know what I mean? Like Trump cares so much about the way he's perceived. Having power is more important than the way you're perceived to these guys. To Trump, it feels like the way he's perceived is more important than the power.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because people come and be like, oh, you guys did it. You saved the day. You did all the things, even though he fucking outsmarts Trump and makes Trump support this thing that Trump doesn't want to support.
What does Trump want? A Nobel Peace Prize? Is that power or is that perception?
What is the first thing that Bibi says? I am nominating Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. Just fluff. It's like...
Yeah. I want to nominate Diddy, bro. Got to nominate Diddy for the Nobel Peace Prize.
Diddy and Epstein for just being wrongfully. He should get some kind of honor for being wrongfully imprisoned for everything he did.
Yeah, all these abusers, we really just got it wrong, huh?
Yeah, dude.
When we saw Diddy just ragdoll Cassie in that hotel.
Turns out it was her fault.
Yeah.
I had no
what a
idea,
crazy,
dude.
like...
I couldn't believe what a terrible person she is.
Every time we try to believe women, it backfires.
I know. We should have learned. We should have learned better.
So what happened? Did he get charged for that abuse?
No.
So was that dropped?
No, because he didn't do anything wrong.
That's right.
It was,
I think it's statute of limitations.
yeah, statute of
Yeah, I don't
limitations.
think he got put up on those charges.
So they paid off the guy at the hotel or whatever to get the video. And then somehow the video gets leaked later on.
God,
What a scumbag at that hotel.
In LA, I think you only have a year to file for domestic violence.
You know what's crazy about that?
that's crazy.
Can I just tell you?
is
Can I
I'm
tell you
not
something
saying there
crazy
shouldn't be a
about
statute
that?
of limitations, but a year is wild. What's up?
It's like LA has the strictest, or California has the strictest divorce laws in the country. You don't even have to be married to a woman. If you guys just live together for 10 years, there's like a common law arrangement where they're entitled to half.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, you could beat her, and as long as she's unconscious for a year, she can't do anything about it. If you beat a woman until she's in a coma for 366 days, you're good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just gotta
But if you're
keep her
married,
scared long enough.
if you're married to one for 10 years unhappily, they get half your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Living
wild.
with one, not even married.
No, I
Living
don't
with
think-
one.
I don't think California is common law. I think Bobby Lee said that on our pod once.
It might not be common law, but there is this thing
He
where
would know.
yeah, there is this thing where like after 10 years, you guys
Like a domestic partnership or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, that kind of makes a bad incentive because if you beat a woman and she's still kind of moving a little, you're like, oh, fuck. Dude.
Now I'm gonna have to make
Finishing moves. Come off the turnbuckle. People's elbow. Like, that's like your own, like, what else are you going to do?
No,
Right?
you just gotta keep her scared so she doesn't want to speak up.
Yeah.
Like what Diddy did.
And also, like, the abuse victims,
Allegedly.
like, inherently, like, they don't come forward immediately. You know what I
because
mean?
they're
Like,
getting the shit kicked out of
they,
them.
they self-internalize, like, oh, no, it was actually my fault. He won't do it again. He's
Yeah.
a good guy. Like, it's cycles of abuse that keep people from saying anything.
And I think she was young as fuck when she met him, right? Not like illegal young, but like 19, 18. Like, you get somebody like that, you can hostage him up and pretty much believe in anything or being down for whatever.
Yeah.
There was some text exchange where she's like, you know, I'm starting to believe you're just paying my rent so that I do these like sexual escapades. And it's like, yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, that
What the fuck
that
did
was
you think?
Jane, the other one. Yeah. That
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
Cassie.
you idiot. Of course. Why else do you think he's paying your rent?
Yeah.
Have you guys watched a movie together? Have you ever hung out? No, he wants to watch guys jerk off on you.
Yeah.
Like, that's your job. Your job is to get
Yeah.
jerked off on, and then you get a house. Like, there is a little bit of arrogance that comes with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he misled her to make her think like, oh, we're gonna be together, and a bunch of empty promises and shit like that.
You're talking about love bombing, right?
Yeah.
Like, what? We got to call that something else.
Well, he.
Love genocide?
Yeah. Now I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna go pee.
All right, guys, take a break for a second, man. We have to stop talking about the geopolitical controversies in the world for just one moment, because obviously Wimbledon is happening. Obviously, people are engaged. Obviously, people are excited. You right here, you think Novak Djokovic is going to win it?
I think this is his last shot to win it.
not
To
his
win a
last
Grand
shot.
Slam. I think it's his last best shot. I think that guy Yannick Sinner, the number one player in the world, is hurt. The number 3 player was out, Sasha Zverev. And I think Alcaraz is really good, but this is Novak's best surface. And this is his last. He's getting older. These young guys are so good. I just think they're better than.
Alcaraz won this the last 2 years in a row.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This is his last shot. After this, I don't think it happens for Novak. I think Sinner is out. I think that hurt a lot. Zverev losing hurts a lot. All the guys that can outgun him for sure are out except Alcaraz, and Alcaraz still could
So
well
you're
beat
putting
him.
your money on Djokovic?
I would. I don't know if I put my money on. I might still put my money on Alcaraz, but this is the last. This is his best shot to
put your
win
heart
one
on
before he
Joe- on
retires.
Joe.
I think.
Fair
one
enough.
more.
Alex Media, where would you put your money on?
Alcaraz.
100% Alcaraz.
100%.
Okay, so Alcaraz is going to take it. Stake is where you're going to go put your money down. Stake is the leader in global betting, U.S. social casinos, bet on top sports, political events, and use the promo code flagrant for your welcome bonus. Now, let's get back to the show. Maybe we wilding right now, but like the love bombing, I just want the name to change, like the of what it is. Like, don't call it a good thing. Love is good.
Bomb is bad.
No, bomb is bad, but like, it's
Sometimes.
not. What's that?
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes
Yeah,
good.
man.
Yeah. Nagasaki, Hiroshima.
When you bomb on stage.
Yeah, you grow from bombing. Yeah. No, but like if it's not love, like the reason it's manipulative is because it's not actual love. Like these aren't real feelings you have for somebody. You're like lying to them, lie bombing. Call it lie bombing. But like if you actually are in love with somebody, you know, like you meet somebody that's like there are plenty of people like meet somebody and like they just fall in love with them and they're like the most amazing, and then they go and get married and like
love bombing does sound nice. Like it does sound like I'm going to just rain down the fire of my enduring passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it sounds
That was beautiful.
Thank you. He's a little poet.
It does, but that's what love bombing does to me. You know what I mean? And then you find out it's bad. You're
Poetry education, bro.
like, I paid $200 for it. Can't complain. But it's like, yeah, you hear that and you're like, that sounds pretty good. And then you find out it's actually terrible. You're like, oh fuck, gaslighting sounds bad.
Gaslighting sounds bad.
Yeah.
Like if you called it what it is, which is like just lying, I'm lying and manipulating you to get this thing that I want, then people would be like, ooh, that's a really good phrase. Yeah. But I think girls call love bombing this thing, and it's just like, hold on, being nice to you, like the communication's off. Being nice to you is wrong. Like I got to be mean to a girl.
No, but what about the gifts? What about the trips and stuff? Like that's not
We gotta
lying. You're
stop
actually doing those
We got to
things.
stop acting like they don't want that shit.
No, of course they want.
Yeah, so it's like if you want it, you getting what you want out of this.
Yes, but these are the same activities that you do with your wife.
Yes.
Because you actually love her and want to be with her.
I love bomb. That's what I'm saying. Stop putting the pepper on my shit.
No, you just love her.
Yeah.
The bomb part is when after they've gotten what they had, they just dip. Like that's
I think
the bomb.
I think the term love bomb comes from the person receiving. They're being bombed.
Yeah.
Not
Bombed
the
with
person-
love. Everybody wants to be bombed with love. I love my wife to
I want
love
to be
bomb me.
showered
fake-
with love.
Yeah, love
it's a
bomb.
Fake, it's
No.
a fake love, is what I think. Like the perception is that the love isn't real.
But I don't think bomb makes
But they-
love not real.
But they,
When is bomb a good thing?
When it's
hold on,
love.
But they feel it's
Hey,
real.
a bath bomb.
I actually
A bath
And
bomb.
those suck. We gotta call them
But a bath bomb is
overrated.
good. It's a great, relaxing, amazing thing. It's a bath bomb.
Yeah.
but I think-
Lip balm.
Yeah, lip balm.
Lip balm is fire, right? Like, is lip balm bad?
Lip balm is
You want
spelled
that.
B-A-L-M.
Hey, don't worry about all that.
Yeah, it
Come
looks
on, bro.
good.
We're
It
not gonna
looks
get into
good.
semantics.
It's nice.
Listen, lip balm is great. You want as much lip balm all over your lips, right?
Yes,
It's just
dude.
your lips are dry, so you
You
want some
need
lip
that
balm.
much. You guys.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. A bug bomb, you set it off, gets rid of all the termites and shit.
Get rid of
Kills
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't call it love bombing them.
Yeah.
Right? So what I think we got to get rid of love. Don't call it love. Lie bombing. They're lie bombing. They're manipulating me.
You can just say lying.
Yeah, why would
You
you
don't
say
need to-
lying? He's lying to me. He don't really like me this much.
Also, can I have a seshi?
Yes, you can.
And can you also
disclose?
disclose?
This
Thank
has
you.
been disclosed.
Yeah, would you mind?
I've invested money in this company, so we're disclosing right now.
Thank you for disclosing.
Disclosed.
That's
You
why.
know
That's
why
why I like
I got up when you were talking about love bombing?
Why?
Because you're right. Yeah, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
All right, can I paint a picture against
Yes,
love bombing?
please
Yeah.
paint a
Bomb us
picture.
with a picture.
Yes.
You
Has
tell-
love bombing ever worked on a dude?
Yes.
Oh no, you
Yes,
got.
no,
oh,
it
you,
might have.
You
It might
got
have.
some dick out of me.
No, the Colts,
Oh
right?
my God, you love bombed me and you got some dick out of me.
Every Colt does this.
Yeah.
You,
Say
you-
again?
you got some dude, he's like, doesn't have a ton of friends. All of a sudden, like, hey, we're your best friends. We love you.
No,
We'll
no,
do
we're
anything
talking
for you.
sexually here. I don't want you. Don't take it to fucking.
But the love
platonic
bombing
places.
is rarely
But
sexual.
let's talk about. You know what? Let's talk
No,
about
sexual relationships.
Let's talk about the cult, because I think what you're not putting enough weight on is the state that human being is in. Is he susceptible to this love bomb, or is she susceptible to this love bomb?
I would say this is the same case with a relationship.
Yeah, they would say they're preying on these people.
So that person is prey. That person is going through something horrible in their life where they're susceptible. It's like hypnotism.
Or they
Not
had a
everybody can
trauma.
be hypnotized.
Right. They had a trauma in their past. They had an abusive parent, and now they seek that kind of same familiar love in their romantic relationships.
Yeah, so that's about what they went through in their life. It's not about the actions of kindness and love. You should be kind and loving to somebody. That is a great thing that we should do. What does Christianity preach?
Exactly. But what if you say, hey, let's go on a trip, let's go on my boat? And
Yo,
some-
does
and the-
Christianity, should Christianity stop loving?
No, because they don't do the bad part.
Yeah.
What do you mean they don't do the bad part?
You're not connecting this.
Hold on. What do you mean they don't do the bad part?
Because they're not like, oh, if you leave the church, like we're gonna cut you off from your family.
Wait,
we're
wait,
gonna
Keep
kill
going.
you.
Keep going on that.
What? That's true.
No. Hold on. Keep going on that.
If you leave the Catholic Church, you're allowed to leave freely.
Yeah.
If you leave like a Presbyterian
Yeah,
church,
you just
can leave
go to
freely.
hell for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's free. That seems pretty free.
Because if you keep your relationship with Jesus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even then, you have purgatory. You then can get into
I think
heaven
that
after.
what we would also, this is not an indictment of Christianity, but I think that there are definitely situations where leaving the church means leaving your community, and you
which
are
people characterize as cults.
as cults. So you're saying that Christianity is not living up to its ideals in that circumstance.
Right. Yeah, I would consider that
That's
like
fair.
cultish.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's
if you're
fair.
a part of like a hyper-religious sect and you leave and they're like knocking on your door, like come back or we're gonna fucking keep your kids, you can't talk to them. Then
Yeah.
it's like a cult.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
And
That's fair.
so like with these girls, like hypothetically, I don't know. A guy says, hey, let's go on a trip. Let's go on my boat. She's like, yeah, that sounds great. Awesome. And then he starts being a piece of shit to her. He's like, you can't leave. You can't talk to her. Give me your phone. Let me see who you're talking
That's
to.
the bad part.
And then she says no. He goes, fine. The trip's off. We're not going anywhere.
That's the bad part.
But then she says, fine, you can take it. And he goes,
why
okay,
we
good.
why are we vilifying the first part?
It's conditional.
but the-
because it had a condition built in.
Why are we
Why
acting like
don't
they
have
ain't
a
conditions?
condition?
Life is conditions. Our wives love us. We start fucking every bitch on the street. That love goes away. Is it
Conditional.
conditional love?
Exactly. Yeah, right.
All love is conditional except for your parents if they're good parents.
But we agree that
I can't be critical of
one of those.
anything my wife does ever. I just gotta tell her how it makes me feel.
no.
That seems conditional. That seems very conditional. Why are we acting like there's not conditions for human relationships?
No, there are conditions. There are conditions, but we
Yeah.
agree as a society that some conditions might broach too far.
How about this? This is in the Constitution. You go on a guy's boat, he's going to use your throat. Just know that. I have a daughter. I will be telling my daughter that.
is a bar.
You go on
That
a guy's
is a
boat, he's going to
bar.
use your throat.
That is-
And if he doesn't get to use your throat, you're not going on the boat again. Those are the rules for boats.
That is poetry.
That's the rules for planes. That's the rules for trips.
Pledge of Allegiance. Put it in the Pledge of Allegiance, yo.
We gotta
I
stop-
pledge allegiance to this boat.
I didn't know there was so
gotta
many
stop-
poetry majors in
Yo,
here.
shout out poetry, man.
That shit was
Thank you.
fire.
Listen, we got to stop infantilizing women. Only Epstein can do that. There's a certain circumstance where it's like, ladies, you have to be aware of what a guy wants. And here's the reality. They are aware. Women are not stupid. Can I just say one thing? When a broke motherfucker tries to love bomb, you know what they say? Ew. There's no circumstance where a broke guy's love bomb and women are like, I just got love bomb. I got manipulated. He's homeless, but I got manipulated and I'm totally manipulated out of this
Not
pussy.
true.
Very few. We hear a lot of the circumstances which you're right. I'm speaking in totalities. I think that's unfair. It happens far less often than
It's
But
also the same.
a broke guy love bombing is texting all the time. Oh, I miss you. Good morning. Da 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 da. Oh, I love you. Da 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 da. And
Yeah.
then after they're just done with her, just ghost.
Pussy smell.
But I'm just saying that's broke. That's broke love bombing.
I call that pussy smell. And listen, we got to chalk up at least a small percentage of it to pussy smell. Not every girl's hygienic.
There's some percentage.
Surely there's some percentage to pussy smell.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no absolute.
Oh, he love bomb me. No, you bomb me. There's something going on under the hood.
Bug bomb me.
There's a small percentage who's pussy smell, which I think we
I
are
agree.
talking
I
about.
agree. A small percentage.
We don't know what the percentage is. That's the thing. We don't know 100%. It could be pussy smell. It could be a lack of sexual chemistry, which is very important.
That's very important.
But even then, you shouldn't ghost though. You should be like, yo, by the way, pussy smell.
Facts.
And then send her a love bath bomb.
Do you want to know what? Do you want to know what love bombing is? Love bombing is not telling a girl her pussy smells.
Oh my God.
That is an act of love. That is an act of love.
Put the hat back on.
I know, right? Yeah. Sorry. It's more funny when I say it with this one.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways that's an act of love. When a girl doesn't say that your dick is short, that's an act of love. Oh, it's not really, we don't have a real connection, blah, blah, blah. It's hitting one side of you're hitting one wall. You're hitting one wall.
That's love.
That's love.
My wife loves me. 10 years straight.
Oh God. Okay. I don't know where to go.
Listen, obviously I'm taking like a wild approach to this
We
on
know.
the other side.
We
But
know.
like
I do be getting confused when
Shut
people
up.
talk about love bombing.
No, can we talk?
When
Let's
people
talk
talk
about it.
love bombing, I get confused. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I get confused. I just don't exactly understand.
Ted Cruz is love bombing Israel every single day.
Yeah, he is.
Every day he is love
I think
bombing
it'd be the
Israel.
opposite, actually.
And
Say again?
Israel is hate bombing Palestine.
Well,
For no fucking reason.
Well, they got a reason. I think they had a reason. The question is, how much longer is this going to go on?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I just think it's easier to feel like you got tricked out of something. Like I don't think any girl wants to go. Man, I gave that guy some pussy because he took me on a boat. Like, I don't think at the end of the day they want to feel like it's that transactional. So I think a lot of girls, I think they'd rather go, he was so nice to me, he loved me, he was saying all these nice things, he texts and whatever, and then he just stopped doing that once we have sex. It's just like, yeah, I mean, if the first thing a guy does with you is takes you on a fucking boat or something like that, you should be very aware of his intentions with you. Very aware. Like, I would tell that to women right now. If the first thing a guy offers to do with you is to take you to the nicest restaurant out there, the nicest fucking boat or vacation or whatever, there's one thing he wants. There is one thing that he wants.
I don't know, Schultz.
He is trying to put in a massive amount of guilt on you for him to have sex with you.
Because the implication.
Because the implication is...
Have you seen that Always Sunny episode?
No, tell me.
Like, dude, if you go on a boat, the implication.
There's an implication.
We
already know what the boat is about. We already know it, but I don't even have to repeat it. You already know. It's emblazoned in your mind right now.
We can agree to disagree on this.
Al,
I think that a lot of the times it may be that, but I also feel like, say, hey, if you have a lot of money and you own a boat,
I'm not listening.
That's the cheapest date you can do.
Boat is tricky.
You own a boat already, then it's like, hey, I don't need to spend no money to bring it to a restaurant. I could just on my docked boat.
Do you know how expensive it is?
When you take a girl on a docked boat, you're definitely trying to get head. That's where you're definitely.
Or that's the equivalent to a rich guy. Hey, let's go for a walking date.
Who goes on a walking date?
Broke niggas.
You want to do it? You want to go in my Uber pool? We're gonna go pick some people up.
But that date doesn't come. A walking date doesn't come with the expectation that we're fucking.
You don't think they're trying to fuck?
No, not trying to.
But not the expectation.
Expectation.
Yes.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Now, if you got the hardest reservation in the city to get back in your single days many years ago, hardest reservation in the city, and you take a girl there, the expectation that you're getting sex is exponentially higher than walking date.
You don't even know this girl yet.
But what if
all you know about her is you're attracted to her? Of course, the only thing you want to do is fuck.
Yeah, but don't you also want to make a great impression the first time you take her on a date?
The hardest reservation in the city, you get one of these in your fucking life.
For the 3 girls listening right now, the shittier place a guy takes you on the first date, the more he actually likes you.
Yeah. Actually,
that's proportional. That's proportional.
I took my wife to a diner on our first date. We are married. We have a child.
Which diner, though? This is important.
Vaselka.
That's different. That's sentimental.
It's sentimental, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not trying to like woo you and push all this guilt on you.
Yeah.
Look at this amazing night I gave you. And then if you could talk to girls, there are girls who are like, begrudgingly will do sexual acts with a dude because they feel bad that the guy has given them so much for that night. And that's exactly what that guy's trying to do. He's trying to put you in a position where you feel bad enough to make him orgasm.
We're not gonna act like 10 years ago that was his version of a high-end date. Come on, bro.
Those pierogies have gotten expensive.
Yeah. We not going cap right now,
It's an iconic spot.
He's like, yo, this place means so much to me. Like, you was trying.
Nah, I didn't take her to Chipotle, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But
So not the cheaper, but that's like a mid-tier, sentimental, not super nice, but this place means something. That's a sweet first date. I'm taking you to, I don't know, what's Teresi's the hardest place to get into or whatever. This is our first date. There is an expectation.
not the hardest.
Let's go, Miles.
this guy. Not the hardest.
Yo, where's the producer tags?
Yes.
What happened?
Y'all letting anybody in, man. If I walk into Teresa and Miles is sitting next to me with a girl that's a 4 that he thinks is a 9,
Oh, I'm walking out.
I'm walking out immediately.
Love you, Miles.
There's an
Miles
expectation.
that nigga, all right? Don't you forget it.
There's an expectation that comes with that, and acting like that isn't a reality is crazy because women feel the pressure too. They feel the expectation.
But who do you fix? Do you fix the guys to say like, yo, you shouldn't be expecting?
No. Nope. You're not gonna fix that.
Can I be honest? I agree.
You're not gonna fix
He's dropping
that.
a lot of money. He's using up all his fucking. He's using every avenue he got for you. Don't go if you don't
it's-
expect to have sex with
Can
this
I
man.
can I just say one thing?
Can't it be on both of them?
Can I
Because
just-
shouldn't the guy be
No!
up front?
Can
I
Shouldn't the
say
guy
one
be up
thing?
front and just be like,
Can I-
yo, you know this is nothing serious.
Can I say one
like,
thing?
we just trying.
Can I just say one thing?
right.
The responsibility for defense is on the team that has the goal.
Woo! Woo! God damn!
Poetry.
God damn!
This is
This
a good
guy's on
metaphor.
fire.
That's a good metaphor. Let him cook. Let him cook.
They're bitches.
No, you lost it. You lost it. You're cooking so good.
You got me even harder.
The responsibility for defense is on the team that has the goal. Women have a goal. We can't get inside without their permission. We cannot. That is illegal. You go to jail, or at least it's completely covered up by the government.
And it never happened.
Yeah, and that never happened at all, right? But so the responsibility for defense is on a team with a goal. They have the goal. They have to know the defense. They have to know the different tricks of the game that guys are going to try to do to get in there, because guys are not going to change about that. But they can be defensive, and we know they can be defensive because they post videos of them walking down the street ignoring all the guys. Being a girl in New York, walking down the street one day, and all the guys saying hi, hello, or whatever. They're used to playing defense. They play defense all day. Their existence around men is 99% defense. So let's not act like they don't play.
lies to them? What if the guy lies and says, hey, I love you, I want to be with you?
Then they're crazy. They said that one day in, they're crazy. That's a crazy person.
Every
If you believe that, you're arrogant.
they read fucking smut novels where they fall in love on the first day.
So your,
What do you think they?
so your argument is that they're stupid? Is
No,
that,
I read smut novels too.
so you're both stupid. Okay. No. Yeah, I think that we got to stop infantilizing women. We got to prepare them for the real world. Like, if a guy's throwing crazy shit at you, just know the expectation. If a guy's treating you like he treats the bottle girls, you're a bottle girl. Like, think about that. If a guy is treating you the same way he treats the livestock, the cattle that gets moved from table to table at the club, or gets ordered to go on the boat, or gets flown to the different countries for the parties, there are women that are livestock. That's their
livestock
job.
is good, right?
Livestock is good. We respect the livestock. But that is their job, right? Like, if he treats you in the same way, he's asking you to do the same things that he does the livestock, you're also livestock.
Yes,
To
but
him. That's not who you are as a person, but to him, you're livestock. So you have to act accordingly.
It can't be all on the women though. The guy should be honest. Like, we can't just be like, oh, the guy's off the hook, you should have known. Like, nah, come on, a little
How
bit
much
is on the guy
percent are
too.
We should be allowed to lie. I think we should be allowed to lie, because they lie. They lie. You're not that tall. Your eyelashes aren't that long. Your nails aren't that
Al ain't
pink.
that tall either. and his nails don't look like that.
We should be allowed to lie. We should be allowed to lie. We should be allowed to lie. We shouldn't, but we should be allowed. And they should be prepared.
Wait. Let's say it's a responsibility on both. How much on the man? I can maybe meet you here.
50.
Fuck out of here, 50.
Yo, son, because if
Fuck outta here.
we're Here's the thing.
He's down bad,
If
brother.
we're honest,
Yo, that
if
looks
we're honest, this is love. This is love. I'll do it too. I'll do it too. I'll do it too.
Al, give me a
This is
hug.
love. Mom. This is love. Mom. Come on, can we both
I'll
hug?
love you
Let's
like
hug
that.
during this
I'll
call.
love you.
Come on, you guys hug too. You guys hug too.
Just
You guys hug
give me a
too.
normal hug.
If we're honest,
Yeah.
the human race is extinct. If you telling men not to lie,
Just put this shit on. Put all the shit on. This guy's
You're
crazy.
telling men not to lie, but if we're honest, the human race is extinct. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Listen, before we tell you about plunge, I just want to let you know that we have them, okay? We got to use them out in the Hamptons. The boys jumped in that cold plunge. Dove is just impervious to...
I mean, it's remarkable. He's like a seal.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
truly, like and this is not a fat joke. It's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is.
It's not. He just is able to endure extreme cold because of blubber that's built up.
Yeah. No, like I feel like if Eskimos saw Dove, they would be cutting his stomach material with that little. Have you seen that little tusk bone knife that they use?
They would club him in the head.
And then eat him as a delicacy.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. He just doesn't feel cold at all.
Yeah.
And he pulled you in. You definitely were feeling the cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but the
cold.
sauna is fantastic. The sauna is fantastic.
Sauna is the move, dude.
It is
I
the
love a
move.
sauna.
I'm more of a hot guy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the hot is more enjoyable to me. Also, like you can set up to your phone so you can heat it up before you
Oh,
get.
that's beautiful.
You don't just have to have it on all day. You get, heat it up. Okay, boom, run over
So
there.
they say
15
saunas
minutes.
literally extend your life, lower your blood pressure. It's like crazy how many studies there are.
Really?
And how good the benefits are, especially for men.
Well, I'm talking
So you
about
can be at
plunge.
dinner, hanging with your girl in the wintertime, bang, start the sauna up, pop in when you go home.
Done.
Ideal.
Amazing. Love it. No, plunge for real. Absolutely awesome. Amazing. And like, just like looks really cool too. I mean, if you're going to put something on your property, you want it to look nice. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some shots that we'll be putting into this. Anyway, first, the plunge all-in cold plunge is a top-of-the-line cold plunge. It cools water down to the low as 37 degrees. It also has a microfiltration system to ensure that the water you're sitting in stays clean. And I know it can feel like the setup would be daunting. It's not, okay? Just plug and plunge. And of course, we have the plunge sauna. It can get as hot as 230 degrees, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's very hot.
Yeah.
And they have models that fit up to 7 people. They also have models with flip up seats so you can stretch, or you can work out in the sauna if you're truly insane. Of course, since it's flagrant, you know that we hooked you guys up with a discount. So if you go to plunge.com, you can get $300 off your purchase today. And they're having an Independence Day sale. They have extended for another week. You can get $1,000 off a cold plunge and sauna and an additional $500 off if you sign up for SMS. And these coupons are stackable. Guys, that's like $1,800 off. Just go to plunge.com. Get your incredible cold plunge sauna or both today and use code FLAGRANT for $300 off your purchase at plunge.com. And go there immediately if you want another $1,500 off. Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. David's protein bar. You already know what these are. If you don't know what these are, I don't know what to tell you. You don't care about getting as much protein as possible with as few calories as possible. There's 28 grams of protein in this thing. It's absolutely delicious. They have a bunch of different delicious flavors. But what is most important with the protein bar? High protein, low calorie. It's the best. It has the best. If you're worried about the macros, it has the best. Adequate protein intake is critical for building and preserving muscle mass now and as we age. It also plays a vital role in managing metabolic health and preventing excess body fat accumulation, reducing risk of various diseases. David has the most protein per calorie. So eating 100 calories of David will make you feel fuller than eating 100 calories of any other bar. Just think about that. It's the reason why it's exploding. It's the reason why you go into any store and there's only one left in the box, maybe 0, because it's the best bar on the planet. Dave is also now available in stores in NYC, so if you're in NY, stop by your local bodega and get your protein fix. I'm telling you right now, David comes in 6 delicious flavors, and they're all worth trying. Also, if you buy 4 cartons, you're going to get a 5th for free. If you're curious, try it for yourself at davidprotein.com/flagrant. Now let's get back to the show. Lying is what is the currency that keeps humanity alive.
So what's a lie that we're cool with for men?
A lie that we're cool with for men?
Yeah, because there's some lies that are too far. But maybe
Here's
there's
a
one
lie.
that's okay.
Here's a lie that we're cool with for men.
Okay.
Right? You're a Capricorn? What does that mean? That's a lie that is cool for a guy to tell. That's a lie.
Okay.
Can a guy not say that? That's a lie.
That's interesting. Okay.
And yeah, go on.
I loved the Barbie movie.
Lie.
Right? You could be like, all right, yeah, I
Lie.
resonate with the lie. Okay, I see kind of what he's saying here.
I'd rather tell a girl I loved her when I didn't than pretend I loved that fucking movie.
And those are the ones that might cross the line. You know what I mean? Those
That's
are the
cross
ones,
the line
those
for
ones
me.
go a little too
I have
far.
a fucking spirit, dude.
So yeah, I think that we should be allowed to lie, and they should be equipped to deal with the lies. It's it is what it is.
But then they also should lie.
Say again?
Women should also lie.
Yeah, but they do. Nobody said that they don't do that.
That is what he said.
We allow
They're
them. We,
tall, their
we
eyelashes don't
assume
look
the
like that,
lies.
etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
We assume the lies. The
They
lies.
call it art. Makeup is an art.
Yeah.
It's an art
Yeah.
form. You're a makeup artist.
That is true. That is true.
So their lies are art. Why are our lies so terrible?
That is an interesting.
Your lies make you feel better about yourself. You don't think my lie makes me feel better about myself? You don't think Al pretending he's 5'8" makes him feel better about
I
himself?
pretend I'm 6'2", okay?
No, I have a daughter, so like
Aim for the skies.
I'm actually invested in this
Are you
conversation.
going to give her that boat quote?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yo.
the first thing I'm telling him. If I have a daughter, what?
Hey, let me tell you something about my daughter. You better be good at lying. You better be good at lying. Because I'm going to make sure she knows every single fucking trick in the game. I'm not going to make her, oh, guys love bomb. No. They're all liars.
Done. If a guy has a top hat, long hair, and comes to you with some cards, run. Run.
Pick a number between 1 and 10. For real.
Top hat for a reason, bro. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
That's my daughter, bro.
I know
That's my daughter, bro.
Wait, no,
That's my
too
daughter,
close.
bro.
We were too close.
That's my daughter, bro.
It wasn't.
That's my daughter, bro.
It's a
I
tight
didn't even get it with all due respect.
I
That
know
was my
that
daughter,
was
yo.
wild.
I'm saying what
That
you
was
said to the
crazy.
girls when you wore your top
That
hat.
was
crazy.
crazy.
That
That
was
was
insane.
wild.
You wore a
Crazy.
top
That
hat.
was
That was
insane.
crazy.
bro.
How is
That's
that
my
crazy?
daughter.
You,
That's my
you
daughter.
wore a top hat.
Watch out. With all due respect, your son's going to be gay. Watch out. Your son's going to be on the top hat, too. Watch out.
Like father, like son, yo. Like father, like son.
Wait,
I
that's
know
still his
that's how you're
daughter.
saying. I know
That's still his daughter.
I know what you're saying. I know.
He's turning red.
It was bad. I would never say that.
Nah, he just got red when you called his son gay. That's He's like, no.
Oh, Epstein. Oh, Epstein.
We wish him well, dude.
So we wish him well. Oh, didn't Trump do that at one point?
No, he
He did that to Ghislaine.
Ghislaine, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he got his wish.
Yo, free Ghislaine, yo.
And don't Jews
I'm
not have
surprised
hell?
she's... Oh.
Say again?
Don't Jews not have hell? Isn't that a thing in Judaism?
What's the fucking B&H? What's that? What's that then? What do you mean they don't have that? What's getting an extra battery for your camera on a Thursday? What's that?
Are they all ghosts? Is that what those guys are?
You tell me what that place is.
might
On
be ghosts.
Thursday afternoon.
They're dressed like they're from the 1800s, bro. They might be ghosts. They might be full on
Those
ghosts.
are the coolest Jews, bro.
No, they are fire.
They're so dope.
They're fire.
It
They
is
all
interesting.
know me by name now. Every time I walk
A
in.
dude that's dressed like 1860 but
This guy
knows
pays.
Yeah,
A guy dressed like he's from the 1600s and knows everything about technology
bro,
is amazing.
It's awesome. You're like a future traveler.
If you're not from New York City, B&H is it is
Largest
the
camera store.
only place where you can really get camera
only.
audio equipment. Well, there's also Adorama, which is also owned by them.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like they have just like created the best place. Every other place that you go, like we had fucking Nobody Beats the Wiz, and it's some guy that we went to high school with that knows nothing about cameras or audio equipment. It is the only place where you can go to and trust the people's opinion on the goods.
Yeah.
Like everybody there is educated about what they're selling.
They
you.
pretty much made like Best Buy and all those places stop selling
See you
cameras
later.
because like there's
Yeah.
no point in
Really?
even.
You couldn't even trust it.
Yeah.
Like
And the prices are as good as anything online.
No, the price is great. You can always, if you have a big order, you can ask them for a discount,
Yeah.
and they just give you a discount.
so that's the thing. Like
The Jews, bro.
let me tell you something. This
I
is
love
why
these guys.
anti-Semitism in New York City, like keep it away from B&H.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Very specific.
do that shit somewhere else. All right.
Yes.
We cannot risk losing B&H.
No,
Yeah.
the Intifada
it
has
is.
to stay away.
Yeah, we cannot globalize the Intifada because we need B&H. We need Adorama.
That's why Zoran can't win, dude.
We can't let if Zoran wins and shuts down B&H.
And there's a government-funded camera store.
That's what he's
that has
gonna
a
do.
minute that reverses. Can't fucking have that. We've seen what it does.
Nah, if he shuts down B&H, we ride it. Fuck that.
100%.
No, I'll ride. I'll ride for B&H. You know the guy who owns that shit apparently takes a salary of $100,000 a year and just donates the rest to charity.
Wow.
Which charity?
Interesting point.
Expanding into Judeo-Samaria. No, but that is kind of fire, right? Like,
Very.
the
Still
guy could
depends.
make tons of money. Again,
Yeah, we
who
got
knows
to
this
look into
bullshit.
this a
We
little
gotta
bit.
look into it.
Follow the money.
And free candy.
If it's going to fucking
They do have
APAC
really
and shit
delicious
like
candies.
That, I don't know.
They got good candies. You get to the end of the checkout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't
Well,
do
now
that.
that the
We off the
fucking
show.
blackmail chain is done with the teenagers, they have nothing to do with the candy, so they gotta give
doing all those extra candy?
it to the customers. And he's like, what are we gonna do with camera equipment anymore? It's like, well, why do you think that they have the best camera equipment? It's no longer in Epstein's basement.
Just baby roll at the checkout. Like, I
Clearance
got this
sale.
now.
All right, so what are we thinking about this? Is it
It's a disappointing day, dude.
It is disappointing. Do we ever find out? Is there ever any closure on this? Is there ever?
No.
It's close.
Yeah.
This
So
is gonna
that's
be
it. It's
another
Kennedy.
JFK. Yep.
This is JFK.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I was watching a Sager's conversation on Tucker. They have a great conversation about this. Sager is like really locked in on this. I didn't realize that how much he knew about like the whole Epstein saga. Like he was amazingly informed. But he said something, and I just wasn't alive, so I wasn't aware of it. But like the JFK assassination and all like the bullshit around it and the cover-ups, etc., he said really like broke the American people's trust in their government. And I think that was coincided with Vietnam and like these other wars that just were not entirely popular. And
MLK.
and obviously MLK, and then JFK,
RFK.
shot, you know, well, obviously JFK, but RFK, and then, but we're already at an all-time low in our generation trust in the institutions.
Yeah.
This, like, does it shatter it more than it's already shattered? Like, where do we go from here? Like, how do we trust Trump? How do we trust any
We
politician?
tried trusting the anti-government guy,
And
and
the
he
same
ended
thing
up being
happens.
the government.
So
Yeah, like, who do you trust now?
Yeah.
for real, like,
That's
who
why
do
I
we
wonder
trust?
what would have happened if Trump like just was like, this is everything that's going on, and just exposed everything. Like part of me is trying to like game theory where I'm like, wouldn't that benefit
I
him?
think Endgame.
us through it.
Yeah.
Like if he comes out and he's like, yo, this is how like the wars are working, here's how the foreign influence works, here's how the blackmail thing, assuming all of that is true, and he just exposes everything, it causes a civil war. You know what I mean? He puts his life on the line, and then he gets a third term. Right? Like it's possible that like these things could happen. And I'm like, if he wanted power, is it possible that he could just like completely buck the system, gain the support of the majority of Americans, and then just keep the shit pushing?
And it is
If
possible
he did
to
that, they
recover.
wouldn't have missed.
No, 100%. But like, it is possible to recover from incredibly like heinous, disgusting acts. Germany is still a country. Accountability is necessary.
Yep.
You've got to put these people on trial that were responsible for these unbelievably horrific acts. So it would require that. It would require outing all the people that were aiding, abetting, and protecting, even if it's hundreds, even if it's thousands of people all across government. But it would take that for America to have the faith and confidence in our system. And these bad actors are not an indictment on the idea of America. They're an abuse of America. Right? Just like we were saying about like the churches, right? Like the Christian church that when someone leaves doesn't treat them with the same love and kindness is not living up to the ideals of Jesus, right? That's more of the cult, as you were saying. And it's like, you can extract these people, you can punish them, and you can move on. We've seen it happen in other countries, but it takes an unbelievably brave soul to out that, and probably will take their life. Like that is probably the cost, you know. And
Unless you win. Which is why I'm like, I don't know if Trump is like a pure dictator in the historical sense. Because if he was, it seems like the environment now is sort of ripe for a dictator to come through.
Yeah.
And could actually work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that he's kind of like working within sort of like the
Systems of
lines a
government,
little
yeah.
bit. You know what I mean? Obviously he steps out of the Overton window, but like there's still a little bit of, you know, like guidelines he's working within, like with the big beautiful bill. Leads me to believe like, oh, this is just more institutional kind of political bureaucracy.
do you think they sat him down? They were like, listen, we're just going to kill everybody in your family.
The way you bring this up is so calloused and terrifying.
Like, I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if there's a conversation where it's just like, hey, listen, your family is currently on a trip to Aspen, and here's the flight, and there's 5 hours where it's going to be in the air, and it might fall out of the air. So we're going to have you do these certain things, or else your family will really never be able to fly again because we'll just shoot the plane out of the sky and then just said it's another Boeing issue. Like, I wonder if it's that simple.
But then who would be the person having that combo with him?
That's what we don't know. And I think that's what's so frustrating is like, who is the permanent government? Who is the quote unquote deep state? Who are the people pulling the levers? It's not John Ratcliffe or whoever the new leader of the CIA is. There was a leader of the CIA before him. Who are the people who don't get elected but always exist in the CIA? If the CIA is the one that's pulling the strings and in control, who's like the head of the Pentagon? You know, they have this like black budget. They could spend as much money doing whatever the fuck they want. Like, who controls that? You know, who controls that spending? Like, I think that's another really frustrating thing for Americans. It's like, who is in control then? Like, it seems like Trump can do certain things he wants to do, and they don't meddle with it. But the second he gets into that space, it gets shut down. And I imagine that's the same thing for, like, didn't Kennedy say, there's a quote here. Oh, yeah. It's like, didn't Kennedy say that thing where, maybe it wasn't Kennedy, but didn't Kennedy come after the CIA? Didn't he want to dismantle the CIA and they dismantled his head?
Yeah. That seems about right.
You know, I think that, like, we might be in conspiratorial land right now, but like, was Lincoln saying a certain thing? Like, who are these power brokers? Who are the people that are pulling these strings and are willing to do the most, sadistic things in order to maintain that power? I don't think it's American presidents, because if there's been a few of them brave enough to try to dismantle it, and all of them end up dead. So I don't think it's our politicians that we democratically elect. So who are the people that are not elected? And who are the people that are permanently in government? And it's crazy that there isn't even conspiracy about who they are. Like it's like so entrenched and so disguised. Who do you point to?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like specific individual like people that are just like, oh, you're like the secret dictator. I wonder if it's just like a network of people with influence. Like, like if you're like the chairman of like the Fed, if you're like the chairman of like the, WEF, or like I wonder if it's decentralized but people kind of talk. Like, I don't know if it's like one centralized like Illuminati type force that exists within the government, or if it's like different factions of power that are all kind of moving against each other at times, and they're playing like an underground chess game. I don't know.
The way how Bernie didn't want to speak about the death threats. That was telling.
Like Bernie,
and he speaks about everything.
Bernie talks about everything. And the second we asked him, like, have you had your life risked or whatever like that, he's like, I'd rather not talk about that. They tried to kill that motherfucker. Yep. Or they didn't try.
Or they had the combo with him.
They had the combo.
Maybe. Or it's like a psycho stalker, and he's like, I don't want to give these people credit.
Yeah.
Say again?
That's boring. Put your hat back.
No, I appreciate I appreciate, Mark, you making sure that we don't go off the rails here.
I've seen off the rails.
Now that we're... When did we go off the rails?
No, not today. In my life, I know what off the rails conspiracy vibes can do.
Can you give us some of those? We're on the rails. We acknowledge that the rails exist, and we're on them. Now, can you tell me how far it goes?
Yeah.
Can we call?
All right, in what in particular?
Everything. Everything, Mark. Everything. And if you feel uncomfortable with anything, we'll just cut it out. But everything.
Okay, you have elite bloodlines in every nation in the world that have been in power since 500. Okay, and they control actually everything. And all the richest people in the world are actually royal families within these countries. And some names that we know, you know what I mean? Like the name changes of like the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. They control global finance. They move the levers. They play both sides of the war so that they always win. And they're the ones that are actually in control, trying to create a global world order where ultimately they will have control over all of humanity.
So it really doesn't matter what country they reside in.
Because America is just the current hegemon. It used to be Britain. It used to be France. It used to be any nation, and eventually it'll be China, but we're already over there. And by we, I mean those people.
And they will entrench themselves in those places so that they can maintain their positions of power.
Because what's better than controlling one country?
When you can control the world.
The octopus's tentacles go all over.
Can you keep going on this? Because this is really fun. How do they utilize these systems? How do they blackmail people? How do they...
Well, you have to create a central bank.
Why is that so important?
That way you can control all the money.
Yeah, all the money.
And why is the control of the money so crucial?
Because if you can put people in debt, you can destroy them. You know what I mean? And you can basically pull the levers to decide who gets power and who doesn't, because we live in a capitalist system, and every nation basically operates under these rules. Even if they are, dictatorships, they still operate with this sort of trade agreement.
So who controls the central bank in the United States of America?
Uh-oh. This is why they always go there. All right, that's why it always
But who does? Because my understanding is that the institutional banks in America are all run by like Irish guys.
Right.
The hedge funds and stuff are Jews,
That's
but
what
this
they want you to think.
No. Like if you, but if you look up, like it's kind of a what is it? What is the term? Like a misnomer or something like that. Like it's a false conspiracy that like Jews run the banks, because the actual real institutional banks are run by Irish guys. And then like the hedge funds and stuff can be run by Jews, but that's not like where the real power is. The power is within the institutional banks. But the central bank is different from the institutional banks, because the institutional banks are getting their money from the central bank.
Right.
So who does control the central bank?
The deep state.
But like, is there a group? Is there a family? I know Jerome Powell is like the chairman of the Fed right now, but he gets he's a new guy that's thrown in there. There was someone before him.
I'm trying to remember this book.
Right?
What was it? The Monster of Jekyll Island. That like in 1914, they came together and they're like, we're going to make this central bank. And every country's going to have one. If they don't have one, we topple their regime. And so everyone needs to have a central bank, and then it's all controlled by a family.
Which family? You've heard the Rothschild
This is where
shit.
it all falls apart. I don't know.
But like I've heard the Rothschild shit, and like I'm trying to like make both arguments. I'm sure there's huge advantages for having a central bank, i.e., you have COVID come around, we could print a few $1 trillion and people can continue to eat when they're not going out there and working. So they're definitely like the central bank can't be so oppressive that the people revolt. It has to maintain enough of a status quo where the people are distracted enough that they'll allow the power to reside in like this, small group of people, right? But like, what is that group of people? Is there somebody's name on the Central Bank of America? Is there one family? Is it like, that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. I mean, again, I'm kind of riffing on like old school conspiracy shit that I read when I was in high school on YouTube.
This is feelings, no facts. This is feelings, no facts.
I actually don't know what the family is that controls the central bank. I mean, can we give it a Google? I'm sure ChatGPT
Or is
has an
that
answer.
what you have to tell us?
Yeah, my handler said I have to step down.
Holy shit, has Mark been put here?
Come on, man.
Dude, imagine. I was talking to Bustamante. I was like, I want to be a CIA asset. And he was like, nah, I don't think you have it.
No
I was like, come
way.
on, dude. I could be a good one. I could do something.
Why?
I could do something.
Jealous of your hair, probably, this guy.
Yeah, he was like, you're like a nice guy.
I told you Mossad tried to poach my boy.
No.
I can't say his name because you guys, some of you know him. But some guy just like approached him and like they were friends and like said he was going to hire him for this job and then brought him into a room and he was like, all right, that's not actually the job. We would like you to work for us. And basically all you have to do is, talk to people, be friends with people. And then one day we're going to ask you where those people are. And then they might end up not surviving the boat ride they go on.
Oh, shit.
And then he goes, can I think about it? He goes, no, you have to tell me right now. And he goes, I'm sorry, this is just too much. I just need to think about it. They walk out of the room together and he goes, my friend goes, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate the offer. It's just, a lot right now. And the guy looks him straight in the face and goes, what are you talking about?
Wow.
That's fire.
Yo,
That's
after this, you better
fucking
tell us who the fuck it is.
crazy.
I'll tell you.
I just bring him on. Dove!
Dove got too much empathy. He's too nice for that shit. So does my friend. I think that's why he ultimately was like, I also think that, I don't think he was aligned with, I don't think he feels like Israeli. He's Jewish, but I don't think he's like, I think he feels more American.
Yeah.
And, but like, isn't that wild?
Crazy.
I'm sure that happens with CIA all the time. Someone probably scooped Bustamante in the same way.
Yeah, I talked to a dude that
Wish
did.
they would come to me.
They're
Right?
not coming to you.
Oh, that'd be the dream.
You'd be the worst spy.
You'd be the worst.
I'd be like a sore thumb,
ever.
no matter where. And you gotta
Dressed
tell
like an
everybody. You'd be
absolute
posting on
fucking fairy
Instagram.
everywhere he goes.
That's how you get them, man.
We talked about this outside of the pod. What would be the thing that if you were a spy and you were being tortured would make you speak most quickly?
Not eating.
That's what I'm saying. It's little
Not
shit,
eating.
right?
Family.
Not eating.
No. I'm asking like the
Before
little shit.
family, just not eating for 6 hours.
Yeah,
if I
it's not
didn't have a
eating
meal in 6
6
hours, you could. The nuclear codes are.
If someone had
The second the handcuffs come on, whatever you want.
a bunch of loose hair around me, I'd be like, whatever you need, I got the codes. If they put me in wet, cold socks, I'd go, yep, I'll tell you. Like whatever you need, dog.
Cold sock.
What would be yours?
Yo,
Doug?
wet socks, that's a rough one, dude.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
What would Al's be? Oh, they take his
I never
your
fold.
nails off.
I never fold.
They'll be like, if they were like, you'll have to have sex with black women for the rest of your life. I'll be like, Trump will be speaking in Ohio at 8:30.
Mark, what would be yours?
I don't know. I read about some of these torture things. I'm like, yeah, probably any of that.
Yeah, any of it.
Right?
Any of it.
No, I'm saying like, what would be like the starter? Like that would probably break you pretty quickly. Like the easy, simple stuff. What is something that ruins Mark?
I mean, cold plunge.
If I put in my Bluetooth and it don't connect automatically, whatever you want, yo, whatever you want, you got it.
Oh, if someone cuts me in line when I'm getting off the airplane,
Yeah.
yeah.
You've been getting cut in line for as long as we've known you.
You get cut all the time.
No, I stopped it. I took a stand recently.
Oh, shit.
I got it.
I don't believe
There was a
it.
short Chinese woman.
You're not allowed to research anything anymore.
Oh.
You're not allowed to get down to the
need it.
facts.
I don't need it. I don't need
Bullshit.
it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Bullshit.
One day.
You don't have an
Breaking it
original
one
thought
day.
in your head.
You never stop researching. You're just reading people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I've always heard that if you get kidnapped or like someone's torturing you, you got to tell them personal information.
If I had to stand for more than 15 minutes straight,
Oh, that might, yeah.
yeah, like put me on a subway car and I got to go to 125th and there's no seats local. It's over.
Yeah, if I gotta walk more than 6 blocks, I'm done.
Big Akash wear a backpack on a hot day.
Oh,
Over.
it's a wrap, dude.
Oh, yeah. Did you
Put a
hate
laptop in a backpack? I'll give you whatever you want, dude.
You can't lug around a
I'm
laptop.
not lugging around a fucking. You guys have these big ass laptops. I was like, what are you lugging that around for, dude? Get a mini.
Akash couldn't fathom someone would have a laptop in their backpack.
Get a MacBook Air,
This
dude.
is
Why
a
are you
whole
carrying that
argument we
extra
had.
2 pounds in your fucking back for no reason?
Yeah, we took
Jesus
carbs away
Christ.
from Schultz for 12 minutes and it was bad. So
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Took what?
Carbs.
we put you back on a carb diet.
Yeah, your whole body revolted.
That is crazy. Bro.
What's that?
It's tough it out, bro.
It's not tough. I
need to look
had a
good for this
bacteria.
movie.
I had a bacteria.
Oh,
I had to get on antibiotics, Al.
Did you IV fluids?
Yo, can I just tell everybody this? And I'm going to sound so old, but I just want y'all to know in case you didn't know. You don't got to go to the doctor anymore. Did you know that?
wait. Continue.
They have am I seeing shit? They have virtual doctor visits now. So if you know you're fucked up and sick and there's really nothing they could do, you knew this?
Yes.
Telehealth.
You are that out of touch with
Telehealth
reality.
Dude, he hasn't got a doctor in 10 years.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to do most technological
This
things.
is crazy.
Son, I don't have a computer, bro. You know me. I don't have a computer. That's why they haven't compromised me yet. Son, I was watching the Saga
But you haven't
episode.
gone to the doctor in 5 years?
Let me just tell you something. I'm watching this Saga episode with Tucker, and Tucker goes, yeah, if you talk any shit, they just put kiddie porn on your computer. That's why I don't have a computer. And I was like, that's why I don't have a computer. Like, I luckily just don't have a computer, so they can't put no porn on my shit.
You have no hard drives.
No hard drives.
I've never
That's
had
why
a
I don't
hard
have a
drive.
laptop, yo. You break into my house on a desktop? No, thank you.
They have to put files under your bed. It's a manila folder. Like, what the fuck? What is this?
So yeah, you could do a virtual doctor visit. You just meet a doctor. You don't have to leave your fucking house, and then your doctor just tells you the shit anyway. Yeah, your stomach hurts. Okay, this is that.
You're literally telling us something we all know.
I know.
I'm telling the people at home. Bro.
They know
That's your
too.
fucking privilege.
They know
Y'all know that?
Yes.
You know
telehealth
that.
visits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of like teletherapy? Like people
Yeah, we
therapy.
do it all the time.
Yeah.
I do it every week for no fucking reason. At a certain point in time, like, it's like you just got to move on, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what the doctor says about you in their therapy sessions.
How long before AI gets rid of doctors? You don't need doctors.
Son,
What?
You just put your labs, tell the AI how you feeling, and it's like it does the job
Let me
what
ask
the
you a
doctor
question
does.
now, okay? I started my diet,
Yeah.
okay? I started having diarrhea. I just cut out all carbs pretty much and all just sugars and all that kind of shit. I start having diarrhea. I type into to ChatGPT. I go, yo, I just started a diet. I'm just doing all this carbs. I'm having a lot of diarrhea. And they're like, oh, these are common cases for someone who has just starts a new diet. They call it the keto flu or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Yeah.
I go, okay, I got that shit. 6 days later, I still got it. I call a virtual doctor, which is a cool piece of technology. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. And I have a conversation with him. Okay, I showed up late to my virtual doctor visit. That's fire. There's no excuse for that. And then he goes, oh, yeah, you just probably got a bacteria. I'm going to put you on some, antibiotics. Nothing replaces virtual doctor.
We'll get to the point where like you can have one of those things that you had, the fucking reader and shit like that. It'll take a little jab of your blood so it can read your labs. You could send them
there's
a
a
little
company
sample
doing
of
that
your
actually.
shit.
It's
It would have known immediately what was wrong.
Theranos. Have you heard of them? They're doing that right now.
Yeah, Theranos
Elizabeth
is fire.
Holmes invented it.
You can
One
invest
drop
right
of
now,
blood.
Al.
She was ahead of her time.
Son, the doctor
was
said
ahead of
this
her
You
shit.
would say that about a white woman.
The doctor said this shit during the visit. It's kind of cracked me up. It's bullshit, right? I'm like, yo, my stomach hurts, and he's just gonna give me antibiotics. But he got to make it feel like a doctor's appointment, right? So he goes at one point, he goes, "Can you just open your mouth and stick out your tongue?" And I'm like, ain't no way you can see anything, bro. Come on. Like this. We got Hampton's Wi-Fi. There's nothing. It's all blurry. I go like this. He goes, yeah, you're good. And then it's just
Nah, he's just fucking with you.
He is just fucking with you.
Yeah, would you mind sitting on a bed, actually? Yeah.
You're
just do
supposed to
that.
be checking your fucking tonsils and shit. You can't see that shit.
get out of here with all
Oh, that-
antibiotics.
I'm telling you,
They should put that in the water.
Doctors is done.
They do, according to Mark's mom.
What?
Yeah.
Put antibiotics in the water?
Exactly, bro.
They need to put that in the water in Ibiza because I got away from American antibiotic water and I got sick immediately. Every time I leave the
Yo,
country,
you
I get
cannot
sick.
handle travel, dude. It's crazy.
It's
Gosh, you
outside
got
of
food
America.
poisoning at a 5-star
Yeah, I know.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy gets it all the time. I went to India. Okay. India is food poisoning.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
it's synonymous.
Yeah, but you're Indian. You're supposed to be built for
Nah,
tough.
buddy, I'm American. My stomach tells me that every time I go there. It's a harsh reminder. You're American.
Fucking Toyota.
I feel like
Can you have the water in
I feel
Puerto
like you
Rico?
got dual
You'll never go.
loyalty, man.
Yeah.
Dual loyalty?
Yeah, I feel like you got dual loyalty.
talk to me.
I don't know if I could trust your intentions in the United States of
Talk to
America
me,
because
talk
you
to
love
me.
India so much.
I do love India, but I am American.
So if it comes down to it, who are you supporting, America or
India.
India? Yo, at least he acknowledges that shit. You know what I mean? I love Scotland, but y'all gonna be fucked. I love Scotland. Scotland's number 2.
You are the biggest patriot I know.
Come on, bro. It's the greatest country in the history
It
of
is
the
the
world.
greatest country in the history of the
But
world.
America versus India, you're still gonna go India.
I love an underdog. Yeah, man, let's go.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. America versus India? You would choose India?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
They don't even like you.
I know. I know, but y'all don't like me that much either.
Yeah,
we
but
like
you
you
are
more.
us.
Yeah.
You are
We like
us.
you more.
You're not them.
I can't explain it.
You can't even go live there.
You're right. But I'm going.
I can't
You
believe
can't
that.
do comedy there.
All right, Mark,
Like,
you.
No, that's true.
You were born in France,
That's
right?
true. That might have swayed me right there.
Yeah.
What are
can't-
you, America or French?
well, no one can hear anything we're saying. Anyway.
sorry. Sorry, I had to make this more real. Go on.
Yeah, I think.
Oh shit! You got a blaster?
Yeah.
Yo, that's, that thing is
So,
crazy.
America or India? I mean, America or France?
I'm going in.
America or France?
I just want to win. Like I'll go on the winning side no matter what.
So, what does that mean?
I know, yeah.
I'm going America. But all of a sudden, if America gets all sectioned down and it's just like 3 states, then I'm gonna go probably somewhere else.
Damn.
I want to win. Yeah.
That's fucked up. Al,
China.
Who could I choose from?
America or Ghana or wherever?
Cameroon.
yeah.
I'd go Nigeria.
Over America.
Nah, not really. I wouldn't last.
I honestly think when it comes down to it, you're picking America.
He swayed me with the comedy thing a lot.
Yeah, come on.
If India's stand-up scene was better, I'd go to India.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't do nothing in any of these other countries.
Or Puerto Rico.
That's America.
It's America.
Yeah, but it's not. They can't vote.
They got no electricity.
Yeah, like
It's a prison. Can't vote, no electricity. It's like oof,
Yeah.
not
no
ideal.
taxes though, so I might go Puerto Rico.
So, but isn't that fucked up? Now we can't be critical of anybody, any Jew here that's like dual loyalty to, or you guys can't because you have dual loyalty. Like a Jew in America that has dual loyalty to Israel, we can't be critical of that if you guys have dual loyalty to other countries.
I'll criticize India. I have criticized India. They're not that happy about it. It's
Really?
part of why they remind me I'm American.
Really?
Yeah, Indians get upset anytime I say anything negative about India. They get so mad.
Why?
Oh, because they can't handle it because they're little pussies.
But it's a bucket full of shit country. Why? Like, you should be able to just say that, right? Like,
I mean, you
it's-
can.
without pissing them off. You know? They should be able to. We
Come
should be
on,
able to-
guys. You better stand up or they're not going to take you back, bro.
Yeah, come
Let's
on,
say something.
dude.
Nah, I'm American, dude.
We got him. We got him, bro.
The boys.
All right, let's
New
get
York
the fuck out
over
of here,
everything,
dude.
man.
Guys,
God bless
listen.
America.
We love you. We love America. We want what's best for America. We hope there will be some brave politicians that will be willing to die so that we can find out who the girls, because we need that closure. We need that closure as Americans. So all you politicians out there, please just risk getting shot in your stupid heads so that we can get closure on this saga.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, we want justice.
We want justice.
Yes.
We want justice. We want a government we can trust. We want politicians that will do the right thing for us. And we hope that this conversation has swayed millions of people. And we hope we changed the world today.
I think we did.